Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Weekend Warlords Sunday tournament for March. Sorry, that took a while to remember what month we're in. Good morning to Mr. Ponce, Mr. Hicks, and Ulrich. Nice to see you all here, nice and early. Well, I say nice and early, we're late, but that's fine. Right, so we are going to be starting the first round in a second. Let me just switch this over to the... Oh yeah, Alex Bruce has been cheating, so we've been delayed. So, right, let's swing this in. Ta-da! Right, so we have today... Oh, let's close that. Sorry. Just technology, close in, boom, and that goes up there. There we go.
Are we live, Arfon?
We are. We've had some people saying hello. Oh, Mr. Smithy, Mr. Paget, everyone joining in.
I'll go and tell them I can start.
Yeah.
Right, you might as well start them, James. Yeah.
So we are on our first round, just starting up. And you probably heard the go.
Start timer, Alex.
So we having a quieter morning today, same as yesterday. So we're only on 4 rounds, so we get to leave on a reasonable time.
Right, sorry everyone, I'm back. How are we doing, guys?
You were here.
I know. Who have we got with us this morning then, Arfon?
So, first table, I thought I'd get some people who aren't on very often. Mr. Josh Ince and Alex Bruce.
Yes.
Well, Josh is not on often because he's not here often.
No, he was here yesterday, but I didn't get around to asking him. He was the only first order list in the room yesterday, I believe.
And he's changed it for today.
He's still first order though.
Oh yeah, but he switched out Muse for Midnight and Recoil for Quick Draw.
Fair.
So
give it a go, see what happens.
Makes it a bit...
Who have we got in the chat? Let's have a quick
We've got Punishers in the chat.
Oh, we've got Punishers in the chat. I should probably put glasses back on, shouldn't I? Morning, Ulfric. Morning, Charles. And Adam. Adam's back in.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Unfortunately, the Pie's not playing today.
Ooh.
Is everything alright, John?
Yeah. I just want that off. That's all.
Didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
See you later, guys.
Thanks, John.
So, yes, Alex came in, we've got him on the stream, and first thing he did was start cheating. Because his original list was Fen, Terok, and Tyranny Calder. As you can tell...
He hasn't got any of those.
That's on. He's not even got the faction on the table.
No.
So he's decided to switch up to Resistance for today with Lulu, Greer, Snap, and Carry.
I really like it though.
I'm so happy to see not Lulu and Tally with a bomber. And
which bomber could that be, Arfon?
certain bomber.
Is
and
Paul playing it against today?
I don't know.
Oh, I haven't checked with him. I've not seen him.
But yeah, it's like seeing Snap and Carry, like the mid-tier pilot skills stuff, is so much more interesting for me. It's like
just giving other pilots a go. Where is Mr. Spurgeon? Here we go.
Yeah, I think it'll be this.
Oh no, he's gone for
Vinder.
Vinder's his first love, really. For the Empire. So that means probably no Venny in the building today then. Gutted.
Oh.
Jamie Bradley's playing him. Oh, why haven't we got that on the stream? Bradley and Spurgeon. That'd be interesting. But I look forward to this game though. I like the thematic Resistance versus First Order.
Yes, that was exactly what I was going for when I picked Alex. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know, but that's what you've accidentally found. So that's good. And like you say, yeah. Carrie Coon and Greer and Temin are less favoured pilots.
It's not like Neon or Poe or...
No, they're not the obvious choices, but it's cool. It's really cool. I like it. I look forward to see how it does.
I tend to get some things similar, but Ash has got my other A-wing.
Lulu, I love flying Lulu is so much fun.
It's horrible.
What, to fly against or to fly?
Yeah, ruined my day. So yesterday I had Paul was the last game, and it was just horrible.
Yeah, Spurgeon with that horrible Venny. You've been Vennied so many times the last few weeks, haven't you?
Not fair.
I've done it to you, Neil's done it to you, and now Paul's done it to you.
Everyone's...
There's only 3 people who fly that list.
And I keep getting them and losing to Venny. I don't lose to anything else, I lose to Venny.
Exactly. Morning, Marcus. And morning, Nick Bond, Docking Bay 94. Yesterday's veteran.
Yes. Well,
Congratulations,
well done
Nick.
again. I hope you enjoyed the cake.
Yes, your cake seems to go down really well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's
well, there's none
very-
left.
I'm not surprised.
And it was moist enough that when I was washing up afterwards, it just came straight off.
Wow.
It's good times. Gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, it went down really well, that cracking cake. Brilliant idea. Yes, morning all. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see who Sunday's veteran will be.
I don't think it's going to be me today.
No.
I don't fancy my chances.
There was half a chance it will be you or Steve yesterday. I was hoping for the commentary team to pull through.
It was looking really good until you put me on stream.
Yeah. Sorry. That was a really good game, though. Really close.
I enjoyed it, but yeah,
Hard work.
I shouldn't have been as close as it was because drafts and slides were awful.
Yeah, but
So
that's
bad.
that made it interesting.
Oh yeah, but tied at 79.
Yeah, brutal way to go. Morning, Kay. Thanks for joining us, mate.
I'm gonna have a quick check outside for a sec, just to see which one's which. I know Greer is the bottom of the two A-wings, but I don't know
Do you want to
which.
see who's flying back one?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah.
I've got
Thank
to
you.
have a peek, mate. Don't worry about it. I'll see about Josh's list as well, just because there's a couple of similar models in there. There's 3 FOs.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh,
So,
Sideway, thank you very much.
oh,
You're on a 6-month streak.
let's
Congratulations.
go.
And that is, I don't know, I can't.
It's a Kylo.
Is that Kylo?
6 months is Kylo, yeah.
I can't.
It is really hard to tell.
Because I've got the Obi-Wan.
Yeah, the Obi-Wan's 3 months. The Porg is 1 month.
And what's the Ahsoka? Because I saw there was an Ahsoka one.
There's not an Ahsoka one for subscribing.
Ah, must have been. I thought there
And there's
was.
a Darth Maul emoji. I don't believe there's an Ahsoka.
Can we see? Is there a way to see those? Like bigger?
John has them somewhere. They're in like our channel settings
Ah.
somewhere. There's a Maul emote that any subscriber can use.
Like so?
Yeah, there you go. You see, Arfon's on the chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick peek. Which ship's which?
Yeah.
I try not to disturb them too much.
No,
I
it's
hope
still
we keep
everyone's
track.
what.
Yeah.
It's Alex. Who
Because we
cares?
do actually pay attention to the games on the weekend.
Sometimes. So very aggressive start from Alex today. This round at least. Been learning from him. I don't know if I can see who's the longest subscriber, I'm afraid. I'm guessing 6 months is going to be probably the oldest, because we've not got any symbols for longer than that, I guess. I don't know, I'll have to see if I can find out somehow. Subscriptions, does that tell me? No. Oh, what's that? I do not know, I'm afraid, but I will see if John can find out at some point, and we'll let you know. Someone's asking if we could find out what the longest subscription is. Like,
I believe it's
guessing
6 months at the moment. Yes, for us. I don't know if we can have a year one or not. We need to knock the next stage of partnership with Twitch to get long ones, and then you can once you get to the next stage, you can have up to 8 years subscriber icons. Right. Anyway, so Lulo's the A-wing at the top that's stressed.
Yep.
Greer's in the middle. Temin is in black one, and Carrie Coon's at the bottom. The TIFO at the top that's split off is Midnight, and then you've got Long Shot in front of Scorch, Quick Draw on the orange base.
We all remember all
There
of
you
this.
go, you see. So I've told you all once, you've got no excuse now. I've gone out and checked every single ship, and remembered 8 different ships, which I'm quite happy with.
I think
I've
you
managed to come
remember
out
those
that far.
ships.
Well, James can't come that far, remember 2 numbers with the
No.
score. So,
It was like yesterday, I was giving him a score, and someone else was like, "Look, send that one in, and then come and get the next one."
yeah.
So, that's a Lulo shot into Midnight, who has not dodged very much. I think that's a crit. Oh, that is a crit. No, don't just put the thing on there.
Panic
Oh, ouch.
on Midnight.
That's not too bad. Oh wait, no, that's bad because he
That
can't.
is
He
really
can't
bad.
target lock next
Yeah,
turn.
he can't. He's just a posh Typho now.
I think that's going to be a target next turn. While he can't target lock.
Yes. Well, I think for Alex, he's just got to take out the 2 PS6s quickly, hasn't he?
Hmm.
And then Lulo can do whatever the hell Lulo wants to Scorch and Longshot.
I hate her.
Because I know Alex has got initiative, so his 4s will move before Scorch.
Well, Lulo, I think, is just going to 2-bank. No, that might.
Lulo just goes straight. 2 straight. And then boost bank. Boost bank in. Go for it.
Tally,
Or
just
do you,
straight.
or the alternative is you 2 turn left and then turn the gun to the butt.
Yes.
I love the butt gun.
Oh, in that case, you go 5 straight focus, turn your gun.
Could do.
Alright. I don't know, you're the RZ2 A-Wing player here.
Going really fast is actually not bad, yeah.
Snap, I think, I think they're all just going to kind of go and pile in on midnight.
No, this is the thing I love about that ship, though, is it's like, you have a stealth turret. But no one cares about that too much because it looks like an A-Wing.
Well, they got me yesterday.
Yeah, but because the model looks like an A-Wing, people give you a free pass on the table and don't just go, oh, it's a turret. You know what I mean?
I was like,
Like
yes.
it doesn't have that negative connotation with it.
I hate it.
I absolutely love it. Daredevil on Lulo's cool, but I love the ability to chain actions. And if you're daredeviling, you can only daredevil. So.
You can barrel roll into a boost.
No, you can't daredevil with the stabilizers because the boost has to be a white boost.
Oh, that's
so you have
true.
to daredevil and then you can't link off of it. The only thing you could do, no, you can't actually do anything. If you daredevil, you have to just do daredevil.
And then straight boost.
That's going to be a banking boost, sure.
No, he wants to hit. What? What are you doing?
Yeah, don't try and call it ahead of me, Arfon. You should have seen me in the final yesterday, and here I called every single manoeuvre. I was happy with it.
This is how you kill midnights.
No, but safety lies over there.
Carrie might just go 4 forward, hard turn boost.
Oh yeah, 4 forward, 1 turn boost. 2 bank in. Ah, I got one wrong. It's hard with the A-Wings when they've got a million different manoeuvres and they're all good.
Focus, angle boost.
I would just focus. You sure you could boost towards midnight, but I don't think you need to.
He's just not playing aggressive enough.
I think you called this one though, 4 forward, turn boost.
Yeah.
Beautiful maneuver.
I like having Daredevil on Temin. If you really need to, you've got that free boost around. And it works with Afterburners, doesn't it? Because that's a white boost.
Afterburners is a white boost, yes. But then you skip your perform action step. Because Daredevil stresses you, so you may as well not be Temin. Because you're not actually using his ability anyway. You've got
Darn
boost
it.
You may as well just be a normal Black Squadron ace. Yeah, 2 forwards. It's all good.
Oh.
Focus boost in.
Has Josh legged it? Like 4 forward, barrel roll, away!
Well, you can't barrel.
Yeah, that one.
And a 4 forwards is white.
Really? Might be a bump then.
2 forwards bump, I suspect. Two bang bump. Man.
Well, that should hope be at midnight. Although Snap doesn't seem to have a shot on it, so it's just Tally.
Great.
Oh God. Everyone runs Tally.
Tally's ability is not amazing, but she's PS5 and cheaper than Grier and Zari.
That's just not on.
Because her ability's so rubbish. I actually quite like her ability.
It pays off well with Venny.
Yeah, with
so often.
yeah, with Venny. Yeah, your wedge fired a torpedo at my Venny, and I still managed to roll 2 defense dice. I loved it.
When
So
Venny can
good.
get to 4 defense dice, it's just
You can cap at 5.
not a lot.
You got 1 agility, range 3 through a rock, and then Venny and Tally.
Yeah.
You can get 5 agility on a BSF bomber. It's beautiful.
It's the worst.
Oh, I love that list. But you don't really win games by building tanks because they don't have enough damage. But it's funny to play it.
Seems to be working so far.
It's alright. It's like a solid mid-table list, I think. Ooh, an optics focus there.
Is that range 1 from...
Yeah. Heroic!
Nope.
Got 1 evade. Yeah, he did heroic. Take some shields, though. Right in the shields!
Just trying to figure out who's shooting who. 'Cause it's got to be... That's got to be in quick draw, but I don't think it's
That
got
was
range.
Scorch shooting.
Scorch is PS4.
Well, they must be shooting with PS4s.
Oh, must be no arc on...
Lack of heroic. Go. 1 eyeball, 2 blanks makes me sad when I have heroic. Although Greer doesn't.
Oh, he's got swarm tactics. That's
Oh, he
why.
does.
What's
So
going
Quick Draw
on?
made Scorch PS6, and then Scorch ripped 10-inch shields off.
Which one's Scorch?
The one on the back with the stress.
Ah, right. Oh yeah, because he takes a stress to add an attack.
Because the annoying thing is you kind of want long shot at the back, but long shot's PS3. So long shot will just keep bumping if it was at the back.
But it means he can now do like a sleep with long shot and start following while the rest stick in.
That's true. The following A-rings is not brilliant. Oh, look at all that paint from Lulo.
Lulo, you're a terrible person.
Beautiful. 1 evade. Half points. Boom.
And range 1 from 10-inch should be enough to kill it.
You would have thought so with the focus. On an average
Oh,
dice
an old
hit.
paint, yeah.
Yeah, that's a dead shit. There's a crit in there he can't
Just to
dodge
make
anyway.
sure.
Yeah,
It's
boom.
like a lot of eyeballs.
Yeah, the 1 evade you expect, and then Scorch got lit up that turn. Wow.
Already being 1 down, that's not good when you've got TIE fighters.
No. Whoa. But he did spend his focus on attack, so
It was a little risky. But
I
he
think
did
he
get
got
4 attack
overkilled
dice,
so much there that a focus wouldn't have actually saved his life.
He would have taken a crit, and it depends on what the crit was.
Because Alex did roll 7 on 7. He had focus, but they were all paint. Brutal.
Tally taking a pop. And
Greer!
Korea taking a pop. Oh, he's going to keep up. Oh, Josh.
heroic.
No. He doesn't
They're
get
all-
heroic, he gets fanatical.
They're all blanks, baby.
Oh,
Now, what do you
dear.
do here? Who do you shoot here? You're trying to shoot midnight, don't you? What's the go? That range. Don't shoot quick draw. It'll kill your A-wing.
Long shot it is. Can I get half on that as well? Nope.
No damage. The shield remains intact. No fanatical for you, long shot. Long shot's now going to shoot Greer. I may attempt to buy resistance, but we're probably on the horizon. I just can't afford it. For me, UK resistance to the ones at the moment. They really are.
I said Republic's not
Greer's
due
dead.
for a while.
So now you can't get it wrong.
Well, thank you. That's
There you go.
that's purely for my benefit.
Don't think Greer rolled a single evade there. Very sad on an A-wing. 1-for-1 trade then. But Midnight's still in difficulty with stress. But it can clear one stress.
Okay, I will trade you a hamster.
For lit first order. Not many people flying first order, are they?
Nah, not fun. This is, I don't know, because there's only the 4 ships even extended. It feels very limited.
No, but that's not a problem for resistance.
But resistance ships are all different. You got an A-wing, an X-wing, a Falcon, and a big ass
Yeah.
bomber, as opposed to a TIE fighter, an interceptor, and a shuttle.
Yeah.
It feels a lot.
And they killed the one good list they had.
Well, that wasn't a good list. That was a horrible list.
It was effective, but negative. I don't disagree with the decision to kill it. I'm just saying that didn't help the faction.
No, it's just a shame that
It helped the game.
it's just a
But
shame that the faction needed something like that to have a chance.
Yes.
Kylo's still an option. But now that he's PS5, it's a lot harder than it should be.
Thanks, Kay.
1 second. No one type anything for a second.
Oh dear.
Sarah's got a T-shirt with the Brooklyn Nine-Nine title of your sex tapes on it. So I need to send her that.
Oh dear. So who do you fancy in this game now then? Now it's down to 3 versus 3.
Well, as the...
Is Greer for Scorch a good trade?
Yes. Like, points-wise, they're equivalent, that's fine, that's whatever. Alex has already got half on Midnight.
Hmm.
James is ignoring me.
Oh, what you done? Oh, sorry, dude. Mate, it's Sunday morning. And I've had a massive coffee, and I think the caffeine's already leaving me in a massive slump of like post-caffeine depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the T-70s and Lulo are a better combination than 2 TIE fighters and Quick Draw.
Whoa. Are you bad now? Quick.
Quick Draw is not good anymore.
He will always be good. Special Forces ties are always still the best shit ever.
The chassis is amazing, but I don't think Quick Draw's worth the points investment.
Is it only a once per game?
No, but because you haven't got all of the efficiency mods, so you can't get like constant target locks and everything. It's a lot more limited.
Garrett's just flying in a big circle now. Far
Whee!
forward boost. Far forward boost. That's it.
Don't need anything
I think
more.
that's an art dodge, isn't it?
I believe that is out of the. That does look like, yeah.
Beautiful. It carries in Lulo's way.
No, I think that might just fit.
Nah, it doesn't.
No. And lost the stress as well, which is probably a good thing with no actions. Keep that defense.
It will be if Quick Draw shoots at it. Midnight's not going to be able to shoot it.
R2 down.
Effectively, I feel the same with the double tap Y/stress/hamlist. Yeah, I get that. Last time. My argument against those lists, though, they are doing the rounds a lot, and we saw 2 people flying Drea sledgehammers yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, Ben and Kev. My argument against them is they've not won anything. They do well, but it's like Quad TLT in 1.0, right? It was a solid list, but it didn't win anything.
But you said yourself, you came in after it. You didn't suffer the joy of being on the receiving end of Quad TLT.
I had some of it. I had
It was a long period of time of despair.
Yeah.
Because even though it may not have won very much, if at all, and these triple epsilons and these skirg wiring double tap nonsense things, it's just such a miserable experience to play against, and there's sometimes you just can't do anything against it, just through sheer
right. So
amount
they've
of
asked
firepower.
one of the finest judges from the booth, and I'm not saying which one that is, so you two can decide between you.
Depends. What's the question?
What's the question? Actually, oh, they're
Come on, Josh. Come and talk. Come talk on the stream. We can work this on the stream.
Sure.
You're only allowed one bonus shot, aren't you?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, so with the rotating of the arc,
Yep.
and I lose a shield, I can only just perform a bonus primary, isn't it?
Wait, hold on. What are you saying? If you,
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
if I
so-
rotate my arc with quick draw and take my bonus shot front and back,
then you cannot activate your ability if you lose your shield because
Okay.
you've already
Correct.
taken a bonus attack.
gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll just keep it in front.
Yep.
For the time being.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. There you go. See rules query on the fly. See, Nick's the kind of weirdo who enjoys playing against the 4 Ys. But it's it's a kind of list for me where it's effective. Don't get me wrong, but because it's quite inflexible and it only really flies one way no matter who's flying it, then good players will have an effective strategy against you. So you will never hit the very top.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
No, I agree. However, it sucks for the other 90% of players who aren't good enough to get around it. If
Well,
that
I'm
makes
one of them.
sense.
I'm one of them players, right? And I do get it, yeah. But I don't. For me, I don't think if you take one of those lists, you'll win a tournament with it. Unless you turn up to like a 4-man tournament in the middle of nowhere where no one plays meta, right? But you're never going to win a big tournament with a list like that. I don't think.
Oh, definitely
Personally.
not.
Because I think there's always going to be someone in the room who knows how to beat you.
And so I was very glad against Rasta yesterday. He didn't have veteran turrets on those skirks.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal. They were just naked. But even then, they're quite efficient just naked, aren't they?
But yeah, I'd say just 4 points for hull and attack, and that Talon roll, just pretty good.
So what you're saying is that I should embrace a crazy jank and play something completely unpredictable and weird? Yes, Kay. Unpredictable and weird is the way to go. I think the meta's wide open in Extended in particular.
You can do plenty good with
There's so many...
unstandard stuff.
Yeah. I mean, look what you're seeing on the table. They're both interesting lists. They're both pretty cool. They match up quite well. It's an interesting game. It's thematic.
I like it.
There's nothing to be said about it, I don't think, with X at the moment, really. There's no major problems with the game, for me. Other people may disagree. Stick most of the day from that percent. Officially sold. Well, that's fair, Laszlo. Morning, Simon.
Love you. That's Simon, the best employee of Weekend Warlords, getting me a tea. Because he's really nice and amazing.
He used
Unlike
to do
James, who didn't get the hint.
Larry gets you everywhere, Arfon.
I know. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm fine. How's things been going?
Alright.
Yeah.
You sobered up?
Yeah. Never again with that cake.
Until next time.
What's Mark's book? Just managed to get my wife and daughters to watch a stream without complaining. Next step, get them playing. Yeah, do it, Marcus. More players, more good. Like I say, for me, the game is really enjoyable at the moment.
Oh, I'm loving it.
And I think there's a lot of options in all the factions, apart from First Order.
I just think they really need to take out the worst ship in the game. It's Vanny.
Venny's fine.
You need to nerf. You need to hammer in. So does Tally. Maybe
you
Lulo as
particularly
well.
have been exposed to Venny. So Nick says, for me, it doesn't matter what's across the table from me. It forced me to fly and make decisions that matter. It's interesting. I agree with you, Nick. You can't just turn up and play your game and win all the time. A la 1.0. I do agree with you, Nick. yeah, I get why people are mad at those sort of lists. But like I say, for me, when a list like that gets traction, it just people build a strategy against it very quickly. So you're never going to win tournaments with it. If I wanted to turn up and do the same thing and win every time, I'd be one of those super salty nerds insisting on not leaving first edition. There you go, CK. I agree with you, Kay. You have to adapt a lot more in 2.0, I think, than you did in 1.0.
Apart from, I'd say most of the time I've come across very different lists, and that's great. It was an issue I had with first edition, was just how tiresome it got. Like at times where everyone was running the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'd say the only list I've really had repeatedly is Penny into 8 Wings.
Yeah, it's like say your particular
and that's just because
recently.
I've only been here a few times. I've kind of not gone out anywhere for a while, and I'm not down here very often. So it's
I was
a
surprised
sheer
Liam
chance.
tried it on Tuesday. I was pleased, but then he was like, "Oh no, I got off." So it was like, like your exposure to it is
it continues.
Yeah, it just continues every time.
It amuses me.
Yeah, your particular view of X at the moment is a bit strange
Thank you kindly, sir.
compared to everybody else. But it's a bit funny.
I am tempted to try and bring Poe again. So I haven't seen him flying around recently. It's like, okay, maybe he's not as awful as my first experience led me to believe.
The stripped down, just R4, heroic,
Yeah, just a lot
like a
cheaper.
HLC maybe, kind
Rather
of
than
thing.
rather than trying to pile on the stuff like BB-8.
Yeah,
which is
90
really
point
not
Poe
worth
is
it.
too much Poe, isn't it?
But I think a slimmer Poe, it's worth giving another go.
Triple Aces is good for resistance. Always joust.
Target lock. Oh, it's already target lock. Evade.
Just focus. Or has he got Fanatical? Nah, Fade. Yep. I think Fanatical's a good card as well. They just, first order haven't really got anything to get that much use out of it.
Oh, and that's a nice bump into quick draw, which means no rotating that turret.
Does indeed. Quick draw will still shoot carry though.
Oh, yes.
Poe with debris gambit and tops.
That
Yeah, I like
Poe
debris
can
gambit on Poe. You just have to be careful that you can't use Poe's ability to use debris gambit. That's the only thing. You've got your Poe to stack and shoot your Poton torpedoes.
Wait, how do you get a full stack? I get debris gambits for evade, and you can get a focus. How do you get the target lock as well?
You can't get all three in a turn.
Nah.
Swatch triple options are bad. No decision of the sum matter when your opponent starts off across the board with a full token stake. I agree with you, Nick. That list did need stamping out, and FFG showed that they're willing to do that in
Middle
When
of the
situations
tournament.
yeah, middle of the tournament pretty much. When it's needed,
Oh.
they're willing to take a dramatic decision when they need to. Oh, has Lilo got the butt gun?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, it really
Right.
is. Nope.
One.
One on, who's that? That's long shot, so that's now 2 shields. No, 1 shield. So he's now fanatical.
Long shot is indeed fanatical. Max picks up a couple more points.
Well, he hasn't figured out the whole being at range 3 thing.
No, he's been a bit knife-fighty, hasn't he? See you later, Laszlo. Check in later, mate.
Bye.
We'll see you around. That's pretty average.
Yeah, but I've been remembering Josh's dice.
Oh, Josh's dice haven't been average, no. But neither were Gria's. The only bad thing about drops on nerf is that it set a precedent that means that when someone loses more than once against the same list, they'll start bleeding out and needs an emergency nerf. I do agree with you, Kay. It can set a dangerous precedent, but Alex Watkins did stress that it was last resort, absolute last resort. And I think in this case, it was a necessary thing to do, to stamp out that negative play experience. It was very drastic. And I agree with you. If it's the kind of thing that's...
It was because it was getting over 100 points of your list fully tokened up in the opponent's face turn 1.
Yes.
That was the problem. It was too much in your opponent's zone immediately, as opposed to, say, Han or Boba, which is a ship.
But this is why I don't get why they kept Dormit's ability for 2.0. Because Dormit's feeds that.
Because it was never an issue in 1.0.
Yeah, but the only way to use it is negatively, isn't it?
No one ever used it in 1.0. That was the thing. It's like,
well, then just remove it because it's rubbish. But there's no way to use that ability positively, is my point. So why is that ability in the game? And hyperspace tracking data for me is the same. Why Dormits doesn't have hyperspace tracking data in the game? Because there's no way to use either of them positively. But now they are effectively banned anyway. Because they're pointed out the game.
just that list. You can still do it like an FO swarm.
Yeah, but Dormits is now the most expensive pilot.
Really?
Yes. And hyperspace tracking data is 10 points. From 2. So both cards are priced completely out of the game. So they are effectively banned now, but my point is, why do they exist? Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. You got to trust the devs. I think in this situation it's the right decision, but
yeah, mate.
There is a worry that it would.
Because I don't listen to the podcast anymore. I don't pay attention to the groups.
Well,
I have very limited exposure, so I'm assuming that they're getting a lot more reports than what I've seen.
Yeah, me too. I don't listen to a huge amount of stuff that produced by other teams and groups. But I get why they did it, and I think it's okay in this situation. But you've got to be careful, not set precedent. And Alex, to be fair to Alex Watkins, he did come out and say immediately, we have to avoid doing that. He did address that concern very quickly, which I saw. And that, for me, that was enough. I trust the guy. You know?
Score!
What?
I score already!
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
To be fair, it is 40 minutes left. That makes
time has flown.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Who have we got? Who's the first scorer today?
Kylo.
I think it was right there.
Kylo versus Vivek.
Yes.
Kylo bullied a small child again.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
And Vivek 72.
Don't see Vivek. I see that. Just throw in like 7 TIE fighters at a small child. It's just
No, 6 TIE fighters.
only 6 now.
Andrea.
That's just not long.
No, it's not, honestly.
He should feel ashamed.
I'm pretty sure that's his list. That was his list yesterday. Happy birthday, Scar.
Birthday. Sorry you couldn't make it, but hopefully you're having at least a decent time this weekend.
Yeah, hope it's a good time.
I mean, if you're complaining because you're on holiday somewhere for your birthday, less sympathy.
Yeah, less sympathy there. But thank you for joining us, mate, on your birthday. And yeah, whenever you can come down to the store, mate, give it a go. The more the merrier down here. We love it. Everyone's welcome.
Oh, we missed the bit where Midnight died.
Yeah, Midnight got blasted by Carrie, I think. And Carrie didn't get blasted by Midnight. We were busy talking about the game and Jim, so I think that's fair.
That'll be a hard boost.
Hard 3 with a hard 1 boost, that's amazing. Why are we flying 9 Num and Poe Dameron?
Because Neon is amazing. I love Neon.
But
now everyone's jumped on the Neon train, which is making me sad. I loved him in 1.0, damn it.
Yeah, I love 9 1.0. Time will tell if they're going to use points just from bats only, or whether these artificial changing ships we see in the comms.
Well, I thought they...
I agree with you, Nick. There's no precedent set yet, and I think they're keen to avoid setting one, a negative one. So we'll see.
I thought there was going to be a case of they would, if a ship was banned for format, they would just not put it in the selection, as it were.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's what hyperspace is, isn't it? It's a long bandmaster. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. There's ways for FFG to abuse it, but at the moment I trust them not to. So I'm not worried yet, personally. You're right there, James. You know,
Yeah, I'm
mate.
just going to do a puppet show behind you too, so.
Okay.
Can I be having your queue?
Oh, mate, yeah. What, everything at the end there?
Yep. It's made for it.
I'm actually looking for more A-wings. I'm sure we've got a box of them somewhere.
Has Ash got one?
Box of A-wings.
Yeah, we've got it on the shelf and Vivek wants one. And I think we had another box out here, but I don't know where John's put it.
I'll be gutted if you can't find one for Vivek.
You got some?
No, if Vivek wants to buy one.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be gutted if you can't.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we've got another box somewhere, but John puts things in places so safe.
Even he can't find them.
Well, I have
Yeah.
no idea back here, mate.
No, it's crazy on green screen. That's why we keep it there.
It's a bit
It's like
wild,
hiding
isn't it?
everything under the rug.
Yeah, it literally is.
Pretty much.
I'll wait for John to get back.
Make sure you save one for Ash, because I want my A-wing back.
Is that Ash Brooks you're on about?
Yeah, Ashley Brooks,
Ashley
who
Brooks.
has one of my A-wings.
To be fair, you have to call him Ashley Brooks because if he's in trouble, that's when he gets to use his full name.
Does he have a middle
I
name?
hope you're
can
listening,
mock him?
Ashley Brooks, you naughty man.
I'm so excited. I want to know what this big day is on 6th.
Well, it's the store's 4th anniversary.
So it is the anniversary. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the actual date. I think it is. I was talking to John about it yesterday. And Clive has got a surprise for us all.
I'm intrigued.
But that's... Even John doesn't know what it is. Roic?
No, fanatical.
I know.
Oh no, fire control. That was
Yeah,
it.
it was. But it was fire control into another blank.
It's just not fair.
That is brutal. Oh, Carrie's going for long shot.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh no, they got to do snap first. I
Why?
don't know.
Oh, unless
Snap is on fire.
I'd have done carry first, so that he's not affected by any shots coming back.
Well, long shot's going to shoot less anyway. So.
No, as in if Snap does shields to quick draw, which it looks like he should, then there'll be another shot into carry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I
You
don't.
got to get rid of the shields at some point though. Lost my mojo.
I think he means your hair.
It's because the hair's gone, yeah. That's why I'm not playing this weekend. I pretend it's like, oh yeah, I just want to commentate, but actually I'm scared to play now. We'll find out on Tuesday what happens when I get on table post takeover.
So only one hit into carry. Oh, 2 hits into carry.
Hit crit!
Ooh, heroic.
Heroic!
Yeah. Oh.
Heroic!
Every time. It's fine. That's what shields are for.
Oh, what did I call wrong?
I still don't know why that order.
I'm calling all sorts of stuff wrong this game. Yesterday I was on it. I was properly on it. Oh, Carrie's going to lay a long shot here. Is long shot even going to shoot?
2 hole. Probably fine. Probably fine. Don't want to mix the dice up.
Yeah, they were Alex's. Yeah, my powers are growing weak. You're right, Nick. I've got no chance of joining the veterans now.
Oh, that's blanks and eyeballs.
There's 2 evades in there, I
Is
believe.
there?
So 1 hit survives. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
It looked like it was all
There's
eyeballs.
plenty of TIE fighter left. It's fine.
It's just a cockpit now.
Yeah, both the wings have been shot off. That's the first 2 hull points. Fanatical for 1. Alex is fine because his evades work. Check down the back of the sofa. I might have to, Nick. Need my powers back. What's Midnight got left? Oh no, quick draw.
Quick draw's got 1
3 hull and
shield.
I can't see because of the microphone.
Nice. That's, I don't need to see that bit. It's all good.
No. No way, Nick. I'm not even playing this weekend. I'm not helping myself. barely playing at the moment.
Is this,
But commentating is so much fun.
is this so Steve could catch up on the MOV thing after you played last?
Oh,
time?
Steve's way ahead of me now. His MOV was on fire yesterday, and I haven't played this weekend at all. So Steve's now a weekend ahead of me.
You'll need to take a weekend off so you can catch up.
I know.
Gotta keep it fair, you know.
Well, I would have played yesterday, which was my usual day, but all of my co-commentators were playing.
I always play Saturday.
I know.
Steve's changed his mind. What happened there? Is he just busy or?
He's busy today, yeah.
Ah.
So and he wanted to still be playing this weekend, so that's fine. I took that.
It's cheating is what it is. Stealing from your day, so you can't get MOV.
I know, yeah, he's blocked me out of it. It's fine though. Actually, it's a good time commentating. I had a good laugh yesterday, me and John.
Teaching him how to play X-Wing because he still doesn't know.
Well, no, we had a good talk about this, right? And it's like, I think some people are still surprised that John, when John's in here, he doesn't know the game very well. But from John's perspective, he's got like 20, 30 games to look after in the store.
He's got a whole store's worth of games. Like he's
Exactly.
got 40k in Sigma for a start.
So he doesn't have time to play, and he has to look after a lot of different groups. Not just X-Wing. So,
I mean, card games a bit take up half of it at least.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, oh, Carrie's gone for it.
That should be a dead long shot.
Go on where you want, Alex.
Smashing rocks up.
Ooh, that fits, doesn't it? That fits.
Yeah, ain't gonna fit a boost though.
Well, you can still attempt one for free. I'd attempt to boost right. Just
actually, no, I'd boost left. No point boosting. No point boosting.
That's why I boost
Just
right.
target lock. Cool.
Focus. Focus, be chill. Where's Lula going? Big 3-bank left. Oh no, he's going right. Oof.
Barrel roll. Maybe.
Rotate to the front. Oh, you can't barrel roll now.
Oh.
It hits off the right. Do a quick reset.
Alright, let us know how that sounds.
Have we fixed it, Kay? Let us know.
Is it his off speakers? Huh?
Yeah, maybe it's Kay's speakers.
Maybe Steve actually is here and he's just sat behind a mic going.
What's out there list-wise today? Well,
No clue.
I don't know. A lot of people haven't uploaded their lists as well to the.
Like one simple job: upload, send your list to an email, and then we can put it in.
We're missing a lot of lists.
Who's the culprits?
Steve Faze.
Simeon
Delapina.
thinks he's world champion. Thinks he doesn't need to bother.
Simon Full of Love.
Yeah, that's typical.
Andrew Cameron.
Typical.
Rasta Mace.
Again, typical.
And Miles Stevenson, but I do have his on paper in front of me.
Oh, at least he's done that.
Oh, I've got Steve Faze as well, actually.
Oh, okay, well.
And I've got Andy Cameron.
Okay, so half of them are less terrible.
And I've got another one, which is.
No, that's just
No,
the other
that's
half of
just-
Steve's.
So actually, the only people we should be hating on are the Delapinas and Simon Full of Love. We haven't got
Never
any of
learn.
their lists.
So, they've been here so often and they still don't get it.
I know. Terrible.
Yeah, because most of them we don't actually have the paper copies anymore. We just go by what's on the thing, so we can have a quick look. But
22 people in the room today as well. How many veterans have we got? So we've got Miles, Rasta Mace, Simeon Delapina.
yeah, is Alex? No, Alex isn't. Fishy is.
Fishy isn't. Is he?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Fishy keeps getting close and not getting it.
He has enough chances.
Exactly.
Finlayson?
Finlayson isn't.
I don't actually know who most of the veterans are.
We can actually check if John's logged into. I know how to check. If John's logged into Facebook on the computer. Oh,
Have you
I'm
seen
messing
secret?
it up now.
Have
aren't
you
I?
seen the secret knowledge?
There's a little
I know
there's a little
secret
group. I don't know where it is though. Oh, yeah, you just got to search. Oh no, hang on, let me just search veteran. It should be. We should find it.
Oh yeah, go back. So you had it.
That's it.
13 members, so few.
So.
Members. If you click there.
Oh no,
So we have got. There we go. Scroll down here. So we got John, Ash.
Yeah, John and Ash are the first two veterans, and then it's Rasta and Dave.
First and second, Ashok.
Ashok and Tim were November. So yeah, Rasta and Dave were October.
Dave stole my coin.
I know, brutal. Ashok and Tim were November. Simeon did the double in December.
Yep.
But Lewis Witham got the second coin.
Yep.
After he beat Jake Bale on strength of schedule.
Oh god, yes.
Which was particularly brutal.
It was a horrible day for him.
Then in January we had Christian on the Saturday
And
Alessandro
Alejandro.
on the Sunday after he beat
Zalamella.
Simeon in the final by a single point. Very close. And in February we had Jeff Ball and Miles.
Yesterday we had Nick Bond. who'll
Nick
be
Bond.
added, and yeah, whoever's next.
Yeah.
Now,
So no, Finlayson isn't, because Finlayson won a tournament here, but it was the month before.
That was it.
It was a September tournament, and he won with 7 quad jumpers.
Yeah.
And Fishy
I'm glad those
just
are
keeps
around.
coming second. So it's
So
his
we'll
own
put him on the
fault.
final again.
We might. He's got a drum master and a psych today. That's Fishy. I walked in, immediately saw them, and I was like, "What are those?" And he said he actually had to dust them off before putting them on the table.
Well, I've seen a couple of jump masters recently. It's good.
Oh, right.
Like,
It's just the generic
I
with
got Ben
feedback
to bring
array.
one
Yes.
because I've not seen Dengar in ages, so I got him to bring that. Sim is a maybe because he's not a fan of. The problem is if we get Sim on during the day, there's a good chance he's going to be on in the final as well. So we just keep seeing him, and he's not.
Yes.
He doesn't like that. But if he doesn't make it to the final, then we just don't see him. It's just a case of he's not a fan of constantly being on.
No, he's not. So I can check in with him, Adam. I see how he's feeling about it, and it's up to him. 7 Sykes Giant Beam. Yes. Like it.
You can get like now that they're so cheap, you can get like 5 or 6 with HLC.
Yeah, but how many things are you going to shoot at with those HLCs?
With that many bullseyes, there's a good chance you get 1 or 2.
Just a web of bullseyes.
It's not to get them all to hit, it's to always be hitting something.
Yeah.
So Lulu's going to be taking some shots, probably double shots. Oh no, Quickdraw's that. Oh, we missed that bit. Quickdraw's got 1 health left. Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Kind of missed last combat round.
Try and barrel that bar.
Whereas Lulu's still full health, so this probably won't do much. Especially as.
Well, it's stress Lulu.
Yeah, but Quickdraw hasn't got any mods. so-
Okay. Now I've heard that home missiles.
I've heard there's a meta around them or something.
I heard they won a veteran coin.
Hmm.
I don't know if anybody knows any more information about that, but I've heard they can be quite good.
I wouldn't trust them.
I'm not sure I believe the hype personally.
That's 1 hit. I think that's an eyeball, but he'll just take the shield because he's got shields. Don't spend it. Don't do it. No. You fool.
Yeah, just spend it.
Because Quickdraw's got 1 health. You want the mod shot. You want the focus to get those hits through.
I'm not even sure he's got Hark, has he?
Maybe not.
No, get a ruler, boys. Lasers are fakes. The laser's just not as accurate as a ruler.
Yeah, but it also, if it's not,
It disturbs the table less.
that's the thing. It's like the number of times I've tried to reach through a ruler. And
Is that heroic on 3 dice? 3 attack
it does
dice.
appear to be so.
Love it.
No, it looks like. Oh, he dodged.
Hashtag shouldn't spend focus. You were right, Arfon.
Yep.
The game would be over,
That would be it. You'd have won. I think he's still likely to have this with that.
Boom. Done.
Well done to Mr. Bruce.
So there is your order special shirt with Weekend Warlords home missiles division on archery then.
No comment
I couldn't possibly confirm or deny
of any sort of
such
secret
actions,
sect.
okay.
A hidden division within the Weekend Warlords. Can mention anything about them.
No.
Yes, congratulations to Alex. 200 to 42.
Indeed, 200 points to 42 points.
I think, I'd say, Josh, I like Josh's list. I think he's just put. The FOs are just a bit too expensive for TIE fighters.
Yeah, it's just all the first order stuff's kind of it's an upsilon or it's really too flimsy. And quick draw's not what she was. I think the generic SFs are good, but quick draw not so much. I think the default chassis is alright. I just don't think it was worth the extra expense.
No, they've got rid of being able to put like so many tokens on. It's just you're not getting those
Well,
extra
that's a
bits you
good
want
thing.
for it. Oh no, I'm happy. It's just it has made certain ships like Quick Draw who relies on having multiple mods for multiple shots just not really work.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of any other way you can really pull it off without some weird shenanigans like the tech that lets you use someone else's target lock.
Targeting synchro.
Something like that, yeah. But again, that's two ships taking target locks to be able to get the effect.
Yeah, so you're not gaining action economy, are you? You're just using somebody else's. It's tricky. First order, I think, is probably the hardest faction to build for.
Right, in that case, should we, given this 20 minutes left, and I've not got a lot left to say on this one, do you want to just meet up and we'll be back for the next round? Or do you want to bring those in to have a quick chat? Or
I don't mind. Is there anything you want to particularly want to see today on the streams? Anyone you want to see apart from Simeon? Is there anyone in the chat who's particularly looking for a certain player
ooh, I'd like to
and
have
interested in
Bamford
how
on.
they're doing?
We got a score for you.
I heard.
Yes, something
Come in,
along-
Alex. Come in. Tell us
Something
how it went.
along
Come in,
200
boys.
to 42, roughly?
Yeah, 242. Yeah, 42 points, I think.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Come in, Josh.
Hello,
Come on,
Josh.
Hello.
How did that go for you guys?
Other than the obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dice just being a bit cold,
I mean-
but that was
Yeah,
it.
there's quite a few times you could have done with heroic there.
Yeah.
Miles first, Josh.
Where's Miles or Josh?
No, it was genuinely fun.
yes.
Like
Yeah, it
a
was
Miles
good fun.
200.
Yeah.
really
Josh
wholesome
90.
list.
93.
They both are, aren't they?
Yeah.
really?
Thank you.
They're both interesting. The,
It's
you know,
like
the
saying-
four ships.
Mr. Ince did not deserve to lose that because he was using like the proper list. Quick draw will rise again.
Yeah. From the ashes.
Your time is past.
It'd be a phoenix from the ashes. But no, just say dice were just pretty cold.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
They definitely
that's
were
really
for
swung
you,
it for.
Oh, this overlay looks sick.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad for not updating it properly.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that right for your health?
It is, yeah. That's exactly how the game ended.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lumpy took a shield.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, right at the end. Yeah.
No, I spent the focus, so I didn't take the shield, right?
Yeah,
And
and
I
that
wanted
was
the focus
stupid.
to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
I was
Get
saying
him
it's
really
one
stupid,
shield,
yeah.
just take it. It's not going to be
Yeah.
top points.
I know.
When there was the moment you said to you, there's one boost that will fit by that rock, he chose the wrong side to go inwards. But if
Yeah.
he went the other way, because that's what I thought he was going to do, because he's got a rear arc, but he forgot he had
I
the
forgot
rear
I had
arc.
a rear arc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
then I
rear
blocked
arc is
the
amazing.
draw and then I shot him, and it
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
It ended
what
up
that
working
was,
out for
that
you.
was
It
genuinely a pro player. I knew about it the whole time. I was just Kerkun is like ridiculous amount of fun. That hard one boost just allows you to do like you saw.
Yeah,
I
you
came
just
straight down the flank and then
yeah, it's really good.
directly in the
For
side. It was
boost,
like,
for boost.
yeah,
You just fly in a big
Anywhere.
square.
yeah.
It's pretty nuts.
That was- yeah.
It was nice to see some of the less favoured pilots like Carricoon and Wexley
Yeah. I know.
and Greer.
Oh,
But as
Greer.
well, you got a long shot and Scorch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Greer exploded in this game, but the
Yeah,
two
Greer-
games that I've used Greer for is
Well, it
incredible.
was
Greer
an
went
equivalent
bankrupt.
trade. There was like a ship
Yeah.
at pretty much the same points. It seemed worth it.
Well, I mean,
was
his was 41. He was a point up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
thought I
you
was
had
a lot
half
cheaper
of
than that.
midnight as well, though, when you paid
Yeah,
at
Yeah,
midnight.
but, yeah.
range
Fucking
3.
hell, yeah.
That was
I could not
brutal.
believe that.
That was brutal. Yeah, well, because I had trick shot and I had my stress, I was just like, yes. This
Yeah,
is
you
feeling
fire
good
4 dice
today.
out of an A-wing,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, oh my god, I could do this.
And
would have thought with
especially
5 dice
into
you had a bit
like
more.
the unmodded midnight as well.
We
It's
won't be getting Vivek on stream.
Yeah.
No children. That's a legal ball ache we are not dealing with. Quite
Yeah.
frankly.
Sorry, Nick. It's just difficult when you've got people under 18.
Yeah, no.
Having them in the
yeah,
store
you
is fine, but the stream is a
can't have
different
them on
thing.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only problem is I
So,
didn't do my hair before the stream, so no, that was
Yeah.
an issue.
When we saw it, full view, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was awful, right? It was all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying, I'm tired of seeing like Tally, Lulo, Neon with Poe. As much as I love seeing Neon, everyone's jumped on him, and it's like, let's see the mid-tier stuff.
Well, that's it. That is the mid tier. That is quite clearly a mid tier.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But like, Resistance are a lot stronger than I thought they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
a lot of fun, aren't
The
they?
A-wings
I-
are strong.
A-wings are amazing.
Well, that's it. I think I'm just a bit tired from 1.0 when you saw a T70 and like, it's not Poe, it's shit.
Yeah, anything other than Poe's not.
But now Poe is
That's
bad
where
one.
I'm
and-
streaming.
Yeah, bad language.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I apologise.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Um,
right.
Can you say sugar? That's
Yeah,
what I
thank
said.
thank you for playing on the stream,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
It's alright.
I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
catch up with
go
you later.
have a wander around, scout all the lists, and see what looks interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna me and Arfon are gonna scout the room for the last 15 minutes. We're gonna see what we can find. See if we can find anything interesting for round 2. And we'll let you know.
Oh,
Ooh, you got a score for us,
Ian
James?
Kafka,
where is he?
I've heard of it.
He's all right.
I haven't.
Yep.
he only scored 95 though,
Really?
and his opponent got the big 200.
Well done, Nick. I see the London rivalries come back.
You seem gutted for him, Alex.
I am, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely gutted for him. He's a great guy. Who's his opponent? I need to buy him a drink.
Nick Burke.
Look,
Beating
James
Ian
playing
Kafka.
Sim as well. That's nuts.
That's a big matchup, isn't
That
it?
is, yeah.
James Finnison versus Simeon Delapina.
That would have been a stream game if we didn't have nice janky lists.
Yeah, I say
Halfway
there's
through.
so much.
Yeah, that game was really cool, very
We
interesting.
see Simi on stream all the time when he can be bothered. So it's like, nah, let's have cool stuff. Even if you lied about what your list was.
Yeah,
It's still
but I prefer
nice
that.
and different.
Definitely.
I flew the other one yesterday and I just couldn't get on with that Kimagila. Like I put,
Yeah, fair.
you saw I put all the upgrades on it to make it like a bullseye arc extraordinaire.
Which
Then
is
got
great
it
if you
off
don't get the
once.
bullseye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
come
It
on,
was just all,
yesterday.
yeah, exactly. And I one shot, long shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday he did that to me. I was like, oh.
Cool. Right.
So,
Alright, we'll see
Thank
you
very
around.
Right.
much.
See you later, guys.
so
Thank you for
yeah.
joining us.
We'll be back in a bit, and
Yeah, give us about 20 minutes, guys, to finish the roundup, and then we'll pick a new game for the second round, and we'll come back to you about then. So, good time to grab a cuppa, sort your lunch out, you know, all the usual boring things, and hopefully you'll come back and join us in 20 minutes.
alright, see
Thank
you
you
in
for
a
your
bit.
company this morning, guys.
Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back. Let me just set these up. Boom.
Perfect. We're ready to go. Welcome back, everybody, to round 2 of the March Sunday X-Wing tournament at Weekend Warlords.
Just for you, Captain Rex, we have picked people on the last but one table.
Yep. So these guys both lost their first game. It's not the very bottom table, but it does feature yesterday's wooden spoon champion.
He was the proud winner
Rich
of the wooden
Campsall.
spoon.
I think you could just left it as a spoon.
Yeah.
He is a bit of a spoon, but it's
It is a
fine.
spoon.
He has changed
Is
his
that-
list since yesterday,
Is
though.
that the sound of the kettle reboiling?
It is, mate. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait 15 minutes for a brew.
Darn.
Got it.
Sorry,
I'll
James,
survive.
I'll let you must.
Yeah, so Rich has changed his list.
Is he? Oh yeah, he changed one
So
card.
yeah, he took trick shot off Saw Gerrera and put Composure on. So hopefully today will bring better things for him.
Having that extra 1 point bid.
Exactly.
Oh, how many points is it?
I don't know, go on Yasser, it's still on there.
Right, it's on Yaz.
So what I've just put it into.
He's at 196, so he's now at 4 initiative rather than 3. Or PS bid something. Yes.
But Bamford's got no 4s.
So it makes no difference.
No. Wedge still moves last.
Doesn't look to be
Well,
over.
no, I had this conversation with Rich. He said yesterday he was hanging very, very badly. So he went home yesterday, had an early night, got up early this morning, got himself ready, and he's looking a bit more cheerful. Hopefully ready to perform on the stream table.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so he's not hanging today. He did say yesterday it was pretty bad.
Well, given he was the proud owner of a new wooden spoon, it's yeah,
Well, you'll see his wooden spoon on the table.
yes, it's
You actually will. So if it
worth losing for.
Rich Campsall got for the wooden spoon, he got a Rastamace dial cover.
Are we ready to begin?
We are, mate.
Yeah,
We're ready.
whenever you want to call time.
Should I go and start?
You can go and shout him if you like.
Yeah, I mean, they're setting up rocks, it's good to go. We also have Bamford with the most charges of anyone in the room. By a fair amount.
But yeah, there's a big margin.
I think it was 25, he said.
And he's got 4 tokens on Sabine. There's the Sabine carry.
Yes, because Sabine is the K-Wing with a green firing arc indicator, which you can
Yes.
just about see. Yeah, you can tell the
you
difference.
can. So yeah, John is in store Ulfric.
He's kind of in and out a bit. He's
He's
just coming
floating
back from
around.
a shopping trip.
Yeah. We've got the whole crew pretty much. We've got Simon, Ash, James and John today. Looking after us. So yeah, Sabine is in the bottom K-Wing with the green arc. That's the only difference between two, I think, isn't it, Sabine?
Sabine,
Yeah.
yeah. One of them's got seismics rather than protons.
Oh yeah. Jank, like it.
And wedge, very nice wedge. R2D2, afterburners, torps.
Ace wedge.
You can fit out manoeuvre on that.
Yeah, but Trisha's better. I think. And he can't fit out manoeuvre on that.
Just don't need those torps.
Guess what game camera is using?
The webcam above the board.
Oh, the webcam above the board. I don't know what webcam it is, Ulfric. Yeah, you have to ask John. I don't know where he is. If he pops in, I'll have a word with him. See if I can get the deets. Because we were talking about this, we were talking about a couple of tweaks we could make to the setup. Because I love the setup the way it is. John's talking about things he's thought about changing was getting a higher quality camera.
That's
Above.
hard.
It is hard.
The problem, yeah, 'cause
Like
it's,
not just a webcam, but a proper camera.
it's come up a lot. Part of the issue is
It's tricky to sort out though.
you can't use the SLR, even though that would be like the best choice, because they generally have like a very limited film buffer. And the most they ever really go to is 2 hours, I think. You usually cap at half hour
Yeah.
for tax reasons, because otherwise they get classed as a video camera. Video cameras are a lot more expensive, and
Yes.
they've got their own problems. Plus, trying to mount it up on the rail is a bit harder.
Yes.
GoPros have the quality, but they fishbowl a bit, and that's the same problem a lot of other options we were looking at have, is that they fishbowl.
Yeah, they
which
do.
I mean, it's a hard one.
Yeah. The other thing we were talking about was having a tablet that when you draw on it, it draws on the screen. So we could draw lines on the table as we were watching. Wouldn't that be cool?
No.
I really like that.
See, the problem I've seen, I think it's Gold Squadron who do the same thing, and they draw arrows, they write on the thing, they have dice overlay on the table itself, and it's just such a mess. It's really horrible to watch.
I like our solution for dice.
The dice I like because it's like you can see it, it's off to the side, and yeah, it's
simple.
But actually drawing on board, I think, just covers up too much, or is just too distracting. Personally,
I wouldn't use it a lot, but I think in certain situations it would help me describe what I was talking about.
yeah, that's fair enough. Oh yes, so we never got to Rich's list. Rich is running 2 X-Wings and score, all at 4.
Yeah, Ace Porkins.
Ace Porkins, the best Porkins.
Yeah.
So Jack is the top X-Wing, and it'll be denoted by his... he'll be putting the dial with the dial cover on it next to him, so we know which one's which.
Yeah, so Rich's wooden spoon dial from yesterday is the one that is Porkins. 1080 webcam. Yeah, maybe the solution is just a better webcam. We don't know at the moment. But to be fair, the one we have is perfectly serviceable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's alright. Like I said, I don't think any of these things we could change are necessary to do.
No, it's perfectly fine. It's just... yeah.
I really like the setup where we have it. I think it's great. Yeah, so we've got Ace Porkins, Ace Garvin, Ace Saw with Leia. Because Leia's amazing. Because if you've got Leia, then you don't have to be killing yourself as Porkins.
Well then, why bother taking Porkins? Let's see what else is there. Shield upgrades.
Yeah, I've no idea, Nick, because I've not seen Gold Squadron do it, but it would just be handy to, if we could do it on the fly quickly and then delete it just as quick, just to kind of explain what I was talking about, then I think it'd be cool to have. Don't want to overuse it, obviously, but oh, it's a big slam there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all good, Nick. It's something we're talking about, you know, different little changes we can make. It's interesting. There's options. But yeah, I think we've got the stream setup technically is in a great place at the moment. I think. Really pleased with it. John's done an amazing job. In comes Garvin.
I think he's going to focus.
Do you ever do anything else? I don't know about that, Kate.
Oh, he's going to barrel roll instead.
Well, his wings are open, he can't back. And he can't boost.
Correct.
Wrong X-Wing.
Yep.
Ignore me.
It's not advanced enough to boost.
Not with the wings open. It's too slow.
Yeah, there's going to be some seismics coming in soon, I think.
Yeah, he's probably going to litter the board. And prox mines are horrible as well. Absolutely brutal. Mobile camera commentary. Again, we talked about it all for it, but like John was saying yesterday, it's hard. The Wi-Fi in here is not fantastic to support it.
It's a very nice follow down.
Yeah.
Which is actually, I think, practiced this one.
Yeah, Richard's got a nice little formation going. I like it. Both sides are ready to engage.
So I think Rich might actually come back a bit. So So he's going down to our left to head off this bottom.
This is where we need to draw on the screen, isn't it?
No. I can use my words to describe to people what I intend. Although Rich is also generally more blunt and aggressive, so he might just take the middle route.
Rich is going to charge through that gap right in front of him. All 3 ships through that narrow gap. And they're going to find a K-wing there waiting for them.
Probably gone 3 forward to block them.
Yep. Probably. Or he might just slam into them where they are now.
That'd be good, especially if it does block and leave a bomb behind and leg it.
Because you can bump on a slam.
That's true.
Or maybe you'll see the K-wings split off each way. I don't know. Yeah, and it depends what
Plus
solution you want to go for, you know, it's tricky.
the mobile signal in this area is also really bad.
Inside the store in particular, the mobile signal is terrible. A lot of people struggle in here. Yeah, it's all interesting options.
I think so. I think the top K-wing's just going to go straight forward and cause a block, while the bottom one's going to come round and get some barrage rockets going, and that'll leave it in a good spot to drop a seismic for the next turn.
Who's Clone 12? Clone 12 is Ben, isn't it?
No idea.
Because Ben was in the store yesterday and Clone 1205 wasn't in the chat. Clone 1205 is Ben. I'm calling it. I want to see a fancy crossover from the games. I'm thinking they could actually just both go 3 forward and then slam. And cause a mess over there. Be funny.
It would, but if they're both slamming, that's no shots from them, which he's only going to be causing like one major bump. So he'd be taking a lot of return
the
fire.
The bombs next round.
Oh yeah.
Brutal.
I think that would
Or
probably...
they could just go 1 forward, 1 bang, and then barrage.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
So it's the bank.
Yeah, it's
so
the
that
1
will
bang.
so that will be
1 bang
barrage.
forecast. It's going to struggle to fly the side. Oh, yeah, Ben is offering another tournament. I don't like you, Chloe. I still don't like you. 3 forward, 3 bank slam?
He's deciding whether to slam or
You can't
to
fire
focus.
barrage at range 1. If you're going to fire barrage, you don't go there, do you? Yeah, he's looking at the slam. He's moving the stuff out of the way. He's ready for it. Are you hyped off on? Here we go. 3 bank slam. Whoosh.
Yeah, but this could be downtime in Game of Thrones.
It could be downtime Game of Thrones. That is a poorly timed comment there, Nick. The stream lag gotcha.
So that's looking like it might be some bumps.
Bump City!
So Garvin's going to get through, but I think Jack isn't.
Miss Josh, subscriber with Twitch Prime. I've heard of him. Thank you, Josh.
Congratulations, although how do you manage it?
I don't know. I think his computer's pedal powered.
Yeah, that's Ben.
It is Ben.
He's betrayed his team by not paying attention. So that'll be a size... No, that's... Well, that's
That'll
the
be a
red...
Proxmine.
That's...
That's what that'll be.
No, that's the red one. Yeah, Proxmine. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his wings are... He can barrel roll, but that will put him in front of a rock. But
I
I
feel
think
like
that would
chat's
be
ganging
better.
up on me now. Clock's not running. Oh, why isn't the clock
Oh,
running?
God. Darn it.
A series of hamsters and other small rodents. Well, what do we do with the clock now?
I don't know what time it started.
Do you want to just set an hour?
That's a Bamford. Right, what I'll do is I'll ask Rasta, because he always sets his own timer.
Yes.
1 moment. I'll be back shortly.
Let's hope Rasta's made a timer, everybody, because no one else has. All these anonymous people in chat not wanting me to know who they are. Worst case, you work out how long for the match has been going on the stream. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, but the problem is the stream was started at round 1. So all I can tell is that the stream has been live for an hour and 57 minutes. And I hope we're not that far into round 2. In comes Wedge. Attack position. He's probably just going to fire a torpedo at somebody. Yeah, he's going to fire a torpedo at somebody. Torpedoes away! Okay, I don't even have the timestamps because I'm following it in the Twitch chat, so I don't actually have the timestamps. Stop promoting sensible solutions that I can't use. That's not so professional, guys, at Warlords. As always, we try our best. I think that's a good idea, King Chim, but we can't go back in time. Doddy or Jonzo? Have we got a timer?
I have got a timer.
Oh, Arfon, you legend. Did Rasta set one?
Rasta has one set and next to him, so it's like, I'm just going to look at that 1 moment. So we now have an hour left on the round.
But you didn't tell him what we'd done.
Nope. I was going to ask, but he's in a very tense situation with Miles at the moment.
Oh, he's playing Miles.
Miles, who brought a 2-ship list of Vader
Yeah,
and Whisper.
he did. Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, but Whisper's just prompted itself in a very bad situation. It's pretty much dead.
Well, so's Garvey. To be fair.
The barrage. And a
Well,
proxy.
he's already taken a wedge torpedo. He's going to take a barrage. No, he's going to take a box. He's going to die. And even if he doesn't die, he's going to get tracked onto a rock by Sabine. And then go over it twice. Probably.
Oh, that looks like a good roll there from Garven.
12:02. What's the time on the round, Arfon? What have we got left?
59 minutes.
Yeah,
and
60 minutes. That
seconds.
works out with 12:02. Thank you all, guys, for your helpful suggestions. Right,
You've got
who's...
to bring some form of incompetence.
Right. Corporal Hicks says, I'd like to see one of my fellow Sykes on the stream, either Doddy or Jonzo. What are their, like, actual names?
Well, there's James Dodds.
James Dodds.
I know John McLeod. Is he running Sykes as well?
James Dodds. James Dodd, yeah.
Let's have a look at
And who's
this. And John McLeod, I think.
And John McLeod. Jonzo, yeah.
John McLeod and
yeah,
Clem
yeah.
McLeod. He is the only one.
That's Bamford.
Oh, Bamford. That's the wrong John, everybody.
It's not that many Johns.
Where's James Dodd?
Yeah, right, let's see what they got.
Oh,
Lula,
yeah.
Tally, Greer, Zari.
Oh, he's all over.
I did
Five
see him,
A-wings.
yes, because
Yeah,
he was
he played
against
Rasta
Rasta first round. Okay,
A
that's...
narrow loss against
We'll
Rasta.
add it to the pile. Who's that? That's John McLeod.
Yeah.
And... Oh, no, that's not what...
James Dodd.
Hi, Clive. How you doing, mate?
It's too late, Nick. We can't set the stream timer because we can only just start it from 75. We can't set a new timer on it.
But we can tell you that the time left is, Alfonso,
About 57 minutes.
57 minutes. There we go.
57, 56.
There you go, roughly. Rounds down.
Han Wedge Dutch.
Ham
That's
Wedge
all right.
Dutch.
Consider it. See who people have got. See what they're against.
Yeah, we keep an eye out for him. No, Nick, we don't call ourselves professionals. Never. Never ever.
I am
Well, yeah, you are.
100% professional. Just not anything to do with any of this. When it comes to serving Coca-Cola, I am professional. I know exactly how much it costs. I'm of the highest order of Coca-Cola servers in the
Excellent.
store.
That's what we need.
We do. We need more people that are equipped at dealing with a till.
Yeah.
And less people that know how to work the stream.
Absolutely.
You've got Scarlet.
Yeah, true. She is. I've trained her well.
You got her on the till.
No, she's on doggy duty today.
Oh, is she?
Wet dogs at the
Wet
moment.
dog, yeah. Not great.
Oh, Garvin's stunned.
Oh, so
And there's
yes,
a rock he
being
can be
onto a
attracted
rock.
on. Yeah, he's going to die. He's going to take one damage from the Proxima and then 2 damage going over the rock twice, whatever he rolls.
Yeah, that's a dead guy.
It can be changed. Oh, let's break the timer, shall we? Oh, it can be changed.
Arfon.
What's the
Here's
time
up.
left? I'm going to fix the timer by breaking it.
Right, you're gonna have to wait till it gets to a minute.
56.
So set to 56, and I'll tell you when.
Are you ready, Alpha?
Nope.
I'm ready.
It's exciting, isn't it?
A bad press play does work.
There we go.
We have a timer, everybody! Hooray!
Bamford's never allowed to have the app again.
No, never.
He was really hurt that he didn't do it, by the way.
You should be. But he's gonna win the game, so it's fine.
Suddenly the string catches fire. I hope not. Everything seems to be okay.
What we should have done is pull the microphone when we did that.
Yeah, it'd probably set the microphone off, wouldn't it? There you go. Ulfric's getting in there.
Not
No,
if-
he's
not if I win
looking
it.
forward to winning it. It's a subscriber giveaway, right?
I'm a subscriber.
Yeah. Subscriber giveaway for the Ode Podile. That's for all you guys out there. Get on the subscription on Twitch.
Can I have like 1.0 written on the helmet for the good times?
For the good times. For the good po.
No. Other po I can't say on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Not the best po.
Yeah, best po.
Yeah. Substandard po.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
go
go with
for
that.
We'll substitute some words.
Fecal po.
Yeah. Fecal po.
Fecal po indeed.
Oh, I love fecal po.
Afternoon, Mark. How you doing, mate? That's a weird place to drop Proxmine.
Come on, you got us to be in that tractor.
Right.
That's the whole reason he brought Sabine.
Hey, what, did you forget?
No, Tapper would give him a coffee. He wanted a tea.
Yeah.
I think much was wrong with
Oh, right, is it Louisville job?
Excellent, DJ Smithy.
Well, appreciate it, with.
Yeah, and it will enter you into that giveaway Ash is talking about tomorrow on Rasta and Ash. Tractor beam.
Is there things to be given away today?
No,
Nah.
Oh, cool.
just for tomorrow.
I was just asking.
Is it tomorrow or is it Tuesday? I can't
Why?
remember.
Do you
Monday.
want prizes?
Monday night.
You fishing for prizes, boss?
Well, I might go home and flick the stream on if I can win something.
You don't never win anything.
Oh.
Does Rich not realise he has stun pilot?
But it's only if your template overlaps, I think. I don't think the
No, it
tractor
doesn't.
counts.
No, it's
Do you know what, Ulfric? I am also a subscriber, so hopefully I should be winning the post.
So next, so when it moves, it'll hit the rock and that'll be him dead.
Aren't we?
Yeah,
Nothing.
I can't tell where the nub is, if he's going to go over it or not. His sensor array is knackered as well. Hard to, sir? Most excellent.
Wise choice.
Heartily recommended. We have to mark everything here.
Here we go.
It's Bamford's fault for causing the bomb. He did just go 3 forward and 3 slam right into it. Did you know Rasta is now a subscriber?
Yeah, legit.
Because
He'll win it then, won't he?
Ulfric gifted him a subscription yesterday.
I saw there was a gifted sub.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that's what it was.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can.
So if you're subscribed, you can on where it says subscribe, it's replaced with gift a sub, and then you can basically buy a sub, and you can either give it allocated randomly, or you can enter a username to give it to.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool.
It's,
So yeah, he's set a restaurant. I don't know if he knows though, because I've not told him.
No.
So I really wanted to win his own giveaway.
Yeah, it'd be
That's
amazing.
the reason I
no
haven't
one
said-
say anything until
That's-
until he
That's
wins
why
it.
I've not said anything to him. Just focus, surely.
So Wedge has got to be booking it up there then.
Yeah, we're just got to be flying, haven't he?
Pretty sure he's dead now.
He might not be going over it.
Was it not quite enough?
He might not have been quite.
Oh!
Oh, look at that! It just fit, but no, he's going to be on the next one,
Right.
and then that goes boom.
Uh,
He would have been fine.
no, he doesn't realise. It is them. He's blown up anyway. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to intervene. Cheating.
So Bam Bam walked him through it, I think.
Well, he rolled and got damage on the roll, I think. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if they
that's
knew.
what it was.
But Stun Pilot would have triggered anyway and killed him, regardless. So if he'd rolled a blank, he might not have noticed.
Does Bam Bam got bombs on MKs?
Why else would you run case?
He's got 25 charges.
Why didn't he drop now?
He dropped a proxy on Garvin.
He did, yeah. And then tracks him onto the rock. With Sabine Crew.
And the other one was nowhere near to do anything useful with a bomb. Because they don't have simulators.
But next turn.
Next turn, that'll be a seismic, probably.
Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Wait,
that's
it's the
to
one
be
that's been said Proton Bomb.
Proton bomb.
Oh, still spicy though.
Not if Wedge is going that way.
Yeah, but next turn Wedge won't be no bomb. It's alright, Jack's got this. Ace. He is the ace of legend, Jet Porkins, isn't he? Oh, it fits, baby.
Yeah, he's well in with that one.
Oh, bless him. He's
Most
brilliant for that.
beautiful one forward I've ever seen,
Yeah.
sir.
He's such a rebel.
Oh, very good.
And that's going to be... The K-Wing's going to get a shot as well. Well, both K-Wings are going to get shoots at it. Jack's
Oh.
taking everything.
Torpedo for you, sir.
Oh. Poor Jack.
Oh.
The hero the rebellion doesn't deserve.
Suck him down, Jack.
That looks like 3.
Nah, just 2, I think.
Just 2. Oh, man.
Oh, no, it is 3. I thought that one was an eyeball.
And elusive, which I think gave him an evade. No. That's the shield's gone on Jack.
Bang, bang, bang.
He's going to fall quick.
Yeah, it's looking very much in Bam Bam's favour right now.
Well, Saw's going to take a box mine
Although,
next
then
turn.
again, Wedge has got no shields. Jack can do some damage here. Ooh, yeah, you can do some damage
There's some fire in there, isn't there?
there. 3?
3. Average, though, with the torpedo. With the
Oh, is he
torpedo.
torpid as well?
Yeah, of course he is.
I
It's
didn't
only
know.
fair, isn't it?
You've got to get him off before he dies.
Oh, that's
Wedge.
hit crit. That could be a dead Wedge.
That is not direct. It is.
And then Saw's going to try and finish the
A
job.
console fire! A range 3 snipe from Saw Guerrera.
And he's got damage cards, so this is a reroll, I believe.
No, Saw hasn't.
No, Saw's... sorry, I'm mixing up with the other one.
One hit, so that's all he needs.
Nope, not quite.
I think he got him. No, he didn't. There's an evade in there.
Yeah.
Wedge is fine. So yeah, Saw's going to take a prox mine.
And there's R2D2, so Saw, Wedge can, like, 4 straight afterburners, recover shield.
Yeah.
Whereas Jack's taken another 2 shots. Which aren't doing a lot.
He's just blinking. It's all good.
Range 1.
There's a blank in there, but 2 hits.
Oh.
Throw it!
wrong faction.
I know. Every time.
They're too old. They don't understand heroics.
They're too selfless.
Rejected and pinned now.
That's right. He's got an R5. Fine.
That's good.
And he's got a leg it because that's probably a proton right there.
Nah, K10. It's Jack.
He's got no.
K-turn. Regenerate a hull.
K-turn barrel roll.
Shoot wedge in the back. After saw blocks him.
Yeah, you can fit a K-turn, then a barrel roll if you tip, and he'll still be alive even if he takes the damage. And that'll be out of range of any proton.
Yeah, I think we'll see a prox mine from the top going and a proton from the bottom going here.
Which one is okay, so the top one hasn't used any yet. Oh, yes, it has. They're taking the charges off the wrong. Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, they're the right way around.
Just because he used to
Oh no,
be
so
in
it's
the
seismic at the bottom then, isn't it?
Yes.
So it will be seismic. Seismic's no good though. Not as good as a proton. The rock's the wrong side.
He needs to do it one forward.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Wouldn't it? So he might not drop a bomb at all on that K-wing if it's got seismics.
I'm guessing it's going to swing the free left.
He might just seismic the rock anyway. Clear some space. For wedge.
So yeah, Wedge is going to be using R2D2 so he doesn't die.
Probably a 3-bank right for wedge. Afterburner's boost. Run away!
And action will be to fix the console fire.
Yup.
Need to remember that's a thing.
Regenerate a shield, fix the console fire. Otherwise you might just lose your shield that you got back. Don't know what Saw's going to do.
Might just stop.
Might do.
This is the most likely route to be able to.
Oh, you could just
get
pop layer. Stop.
even better. Which means
Beautiful.
Jack's not even risking damage if he does 4K.
No, we're going to see a layer pop here, I think. Love a bit of layer. No, you don't want the stress. Why would you want the stress on sword? It doesn't do anything. It just stops you getting an action.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on Sword that would justify being stressed, like wanting to be stressed.
Nope.
It's not a B-wing.
Nope. You want the action, boss.
And it would also mean that you could do it again next turn.
Oh, he is going to drop a seismic just for the memes.
Just like it covers if Jack goes the other way.
Yeah. Good question, Andrew. Do you think the weaker pilots are better with more upgrades?
Well, that's the wrong series there.
Oh, so
Well-
sword just takes damage. Nice.
Photon torpedoes, Star Trek.
We could have. Oh, I really want to see a photon torpedo upgrade.
Well, so I know Sim had some tiny mine links that were Vulcan mine link.
Oh, did he?
I don't think they're better, but I think they're a lot more efficient for their points. And I prefer the mid-table stuff. But Wedge is just very good. And being PS6 is also very good.
Yeah, PS6 is a reasonable place to be, I think.
And you just don't need to put as much on. Like I think he might have overloaded. Rich may have overloaded his X-wings a bit too much.
Yeah, I think he has. I think Rebels are better when there's 4 of them. When they're the mid-tier
Like if he had
pilots.
something like Leven 10s as a 4th ship rather than 2 sets of Proton Torps and so many extra gubbins.
and the shield upgrades. That saves you 32 points. It saves you loads.
So
But yeah, I think I do think Rebels are way better when there's 4 of them. When they're the mid-tier pilots.
So I think that was just a coordinate to get the droids to get a health back on Jack,
Yeah, it was.
which is a very nice call. That's the 4K.
Whoa, look at that. So beauty, sir. So he didn't pop layer then.
No, but he can still.
He's just gone for it.
So he's going to take the stress. Well, take the maybe damage. I'm guessing.
We're checking.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know
I
what
can't
that is.
see what that is, but it's a
That is-
damage.
Oh, Jack. But he can now target lock or barrel roll behind Wedge, so he's out of range of that rock. Actually, that's fine. Stay where he is.
Regenerates as elusive though,
That's true.
which is nice.
He's gonna focus.
Wedge 4 forwards, all 3 behind.
And that should be range for
Close them wings.
Saw to give him his reroll, right?
Saw's range 2.
I thought they were all range 3 now.
I'm pretty sure. Let's check on the system, shall we? Saw Herrera 0 to 3.
Yeah.
So he is 0. Yeah. So because Jack has damage cards, he'll get a reroll from that. Perfect.
Because I remember the biggest issue with 1.0, those new wings they brought out were all short range for some reason. So now they're actually
Yeah.
range 3. It's like
Well, it's because they shrunk the base down.
Okay, that'll do it.
So
I forgot they're on a smaller base.
all the abilities were like 0 to 2 or 1 to 0, 1
1 to 2.
2, but 0 to 2. And yeah, so they made the base smaller, so it made the area smaller. So they went, nah, sod it, have range 3.
Oh, nothing's in range of that.
No, but it just clears the board a little bit.
So next turn, Jack can just go 4 straight forward.
And the K-Wing can just reload it.
Us. Lolish. 2 K-Wings into the U-Wing. That's console fire on Wedge. He's fine, he's fine.
So gains a shield, loses a shield.
Yeah.
Everybody. Oh no, that was a crit, wasn't it? It was fine.
Yeah.
No damage.
So he's fine, because it only hits.
Yeah. So is
So
you
this
gonna
is
remember?
Jack.
Oh, who needs soul rerolls?
Just focus and...
Focus
Kill
was always
Wedge.
the correct choice there.
Oh, wait, no, it might be range 3. You might...
Well, he is going to take a barrage rocket.
Oh! Dead Wedge.
Rip Wedge.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon, you do
Score of the
spoilers.
round.
Hold on, mate. What have we got? Who have we got? Scored?
Josh Ince has just brought me a score.
Oh, short
Josh
game.
Ince. Much did he get, mate?
He got 71.
And his opponent got
200.
full 200.
Poor Josh.
Oh, not 299. 200.
Not that good.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
We had one yesterday where John nearly gave somebody 2,000 for a win.
Oh, could I have that? I mean, it really helped with my MOV ratings.
Me too.
So that's a dead Wedge.
Rip Wedge.
Um,
Now we have a game then.
Yeah, so now that Wedge is gone, that's going to be a lot harder for those K-Wings. I mean, that's going to be another seismic right there.
Well, now my question is, right, the K-Wing, the lower down K-Wing,
Mm.
if he drops a proximity mine with a 2-stray, can it clip Hawkins?
The bottom one. That's
Get your answers in, everybody.
No,
Is that gap too long
that's too
for
far.
a skilled prox mine drop? Arfon says no.
My opinion is no.
No bombs. It's a good place for seismic.
As a seismic would be great there. Because it's almost certainly going to be hitting Thor and probably hitting Jack.
I think he spotted that he can fire a barrage at Jack. That's range 2, boss. 2,
I
3.
think they're checking them. Constructed.
Yeah. Playing Wedge, Luke, and Benthic, 2 tubes. Interesting, Andrew. But yeah, in that situation, you've got 2 aces, so having 3 ships is fine. But when they're like Garvin and Hawkins,
You really want 4.
you really want 4 ships.
It means enough stuff survives losing one in
You
the
got a
first
score for us,
turn.
James?
Sim?
I've heard of him.
I think he's going to do quite well. Maybe 200?
Which Simeon?
Serafina.
Yeah, that one.
He scored 200.
Yep.
68.
68 James Dodd. Thank you, sir.
No worries.
So people who are asking, James Dodds just lost to Simeon Delapina, 68 to 200.
Yeah.
No?
38 minutes, mate.
38. The time on the stream's correct now, on the app as well.
Oh, did Bamford fire his barrage? He did indeed. He must have missed. Hawkins is an ace, you're not going to hit Hawkins.
Didn't you know you can hold it?
Yeah, exactly. I think we're going to see the K-Wings go really fast.
This could be a layer turn. It lets Jack reset with another 4K. Saw can stay where he is for a turn.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
He can regen again from Droid.
Yeah.
Well, he's only got one left on that.
Yeah, be his final region. But you can't go near the K-Wings. You can't chase them because they've got Salisbury coming out.
That's the proxy I'm scared about.
Nah, he ain't going to hit the proxy. But there'd be a Salisbury there.
So the bottom K-Wing's just going to hard 2 right, I think. Drop the seismic and the other one will just follow it and maybe rotate its turret.
I think you could see them both just slam out in that direction. Break off. Hide behind the rocks, say, and then come back in. With the front pointing arm. What's the easiest to ease myself back in with Astro Boy?
It depends if I'm assuming you're looking at extended.
Yeah.
If you played first edition, it'll probably be extended because that'll give you a lot more options with the stuff you already have. Don't know. I'm not the best person to ask.
Easy list. Not either of these lists because they've got way too many upgrades. You want to have like maximum 2 upgrades a ship, I would say, right? And just have like, I would say just have like 4 ships. They're all quite light. Because 4's like not a completely mind-breaking number of ships to fly. Because as soon as I have 5 ships, I start to break. Genuinely, I can't fly 5 ships at once. 4's kind of my limit. Personally. What faction you play is an important question as well.
So I don't tend to fly more than 3. 4's kind of my limit more because once you get to 5, the ships tend to be a lot weaker.
They do.
And it's like, I just find that kind of uninteresting by that point.
Yeah. Yeah, what faction you play is probably the best question to ask at this point.
There's also a case of how much fun you want the game to be, because there are some easy lists that are just not fun for you or the opponents.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's quite easy to build a slow moving list. It's easy to fly and quite efficient, but not interesting. Also, the other thing I'd like to ask Astro Boy is, what is your favourite X-wing ship? Are there any ships you particularly love in the game?
I mean, obviously Porkins is the right choice, but is there anything else?
Yeah, after Porkins, what's your favourite? Coordinate, repairs. Excellent. Couldn't find one that I loved in First Aid.
Well, Resistance and First Order are kind of more of the same. They fly differently, but the ships are more of the same. There's the new ones coming out, Republic and droids. That could be an option to look into. But as none of them are out yet, it's kind of a lot harder to advocate for them.
Yeah, we're not sure the power levels of them yet and how good or fun they'll be.
Falcon or
Falcon
Phantom.
or Phantom. The Falcon is really good at the moment. It's quite complicated though.
Yeah, Rebel Falcon, you've got Lando who's
Falcon's
very
really
good, and Han is very good,
Yes.
if you build them right. Lando is a lot cheaper in terms of points, because all you really want on him is Neon
The title?
Crew and title.
Neon Crew and Title's really good on him.
Engine upgrade's very helpful because you've got that push ability.
You don't need it on Lando though. You should do blue moves all the time.
Yeah, I know, but it gives you the option to not do a blue move.
Alex Bruce's score.
Not
Not
yet,
yet.
I think.
No one gives
You-
us scores. Let's have Alex Bruce, where are you?
There
He
we go.
won 200 to 77.
Thank you, John.
Bye bye, Fishy.
So Fishy's not looking like he'll be our veteran today then.
No, needs more chances.
He needs another chance, plus.
Phantom is harder to advise against because they tend to be much trickier lists to fly.
Just any Phantom pilot with Duke. Sorted.
Well, we're getting a few subscribers again. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, well, it could be popping.
Well done, boss.
I think we're just sat here talking nonsense. Yeah, I say in terms of Falcon, I'm currently running Rasta's hand wedge, but that's a bit trickier. I was flying Lando with Nora and Fane,
Yeah.
and that's fairly simple, and that's Hyperspace Eagle as well, so you can run it in either tournament.
Yes.
Because that's another thing. It's like
Yeah.
there's multiple types of tournaments now.
Yeah, Lando with 9 crew. Or Han with Lando crew.
Yeah,
And Leia crew.
Leia crew on
As
either
the
one
other-
because it's 2 points. It's so
Yeah, not because that ship will use it so much, but because your other ships will probably use it. And also the ability to do a K-turn is pretty cool. That's a good point, DJ Smithy. If you got a local store where X-Wing is quite prevalent, just go and give it a go.
I can recommend this place in Loughborough. It's called Beacon Warlords. It's
Yeah,
pretty
if you're local to Loughborough, definitely pop in.
So I quite like it there. Oh, what was that score? Score? No, it doesn't look like a score.
No.
You tease, Simon.
Speaking of tea,
Except T's are fun.
I heard tea. I'm going to sort of tea, so I'll be back.
It's just warming up anyway.
Oh, it's always
Nearly
just
ready.
warming up.
Calm down,
None of these
Arfon.
people drinking my water.
Calm down.
Jamie Bradley.
I've heard of him. He's an
Alright.
X-Wing player.
He loses
He loses, Jamie.
26 to 200.
He got
Heaven knows Phantom.
smashed by Kev Bellamy. Could be Kev's day, everybody.
One day.
Yeah.
Oh no, did he lose to Andrew Cameron? He might have.
That's so cool.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Can you have a Wookiee on one?
Do whatever you want when you model it. Tauntauns.
Whoa.
Those are really good for Tauntauns.
So they're amazing. They've even wrote it in so you can use them on any different like terrain and stuff like that.
Oh.
Get
But the actual
sand
rules
Tauntauns.
are fucking dirt.
Ash.
Oh, really broken. Excuse my language. Live on stream.
There's a reason he doesn't really work here anymore.
Me and Arfon are trying our absolute best in here,
And
and
these
everyone
people
just keeps
just
coming
come
in
in
and
and
swearing.
swear.
Of
Oh, I forgot the mic was on.
You should
course, the
have here,
mic's on. There's a game on.
So
You should have
disappointed in you.
paused it. I'm blaming you. How many scores we had so far then?
Not a lot.
4
So Sims beat Dodder, Bruce beat
fishing.
Fish, Kev smashed Jamie,
Yeah.
and Ince got smashed by Simon.
Yep.
Cool.
They're coming in quick. Nah.
Excuse me.
What time's left?
Arfon.
28
20
minutes.
What time is it?
We made it work.
We made
Think
we
it
made a
out,
quick
mate.
repair to the stream. John.
Did you?
We fixed it.
Did you fudge it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're in essence Bamford.
Yeah, it was Bamford.
Bamford.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing Bamford.
Blame the Bam.
Left him in charge, and he fluffed it. Looks like a 3-through from the K-Wing. It is indeed 3-through. Never mind. Heroic. Oh, 5 points separates it. Oh my god, it's close. Rich is picking up them points. There are about 4 of us travel to nearby towns to pay the people. That's a shame, Astro Boy, that you've not got that many local players. It's tricky.
Not gonna mess around here anymore. Whereabouts is he, roughly?
I don't know. He's not said. Don't know where that is. Whereabouts is that, Astro Boy?
It all depends how far you've got to go, how easy it is. Because I know, I'd say we've got people who come from like Derby, which over half-hour drive.
Yeah, like
But
40 minutes.
if that's not viable for you, then obviously nothing you can do.
For me, it's like 10 minutes.
15-minute walk for me, tops.
Yeah.
There is Vassal as an online option.
Yes, Vassal's got very good recently.
I've not got on with it personally, but I know a lot of people do use it, especially if they live in the middle of nowhere.
Well, for me, it's not as good as the just playing normally, and and we have such a great community at Warlords that there's always an option to play just on the table.
It's usually someone around.
Exactly. So I don't really use Vassal, but I know it's had a big update recently and got a lot better. So that's a good option. Just try stuff out. Minutes ago, and there's 5 points in it off. Rich is pulling it back.
I am shocked.
The K-Wings are really hurting.
That one agility's not doing
And
good.
Porkins is back in the fight.
All of that 2 health, and he's run out of Astrax.
You can still repair damage cards. So if you get structural damage, you can fix
Luton.
it. Luton, Bedfordshire. There's at least 40 plus minutes.
Not great for a weekly night up then.
No, not
Ian
ideal.
Kafka 200.
Oh.
Oh, he's alright.
His opponent got 75,
Oh.
and this sausage muffin is delicious.
There we go. Thumbs up for the sausage muffins, everybody.
And thumbs down for Ian for beating up on the child. What is with people today?
Thumbs down for Ian beating Vivek. Is Henry in? I've not seen Henry.
No, I think Henry had to drop or something.
Yeah, Vivek said that Henry's not in, which is a shame.
Because I know they were due to come in the same day. That's why I brought cookies.
They always
on
come
the wrong
together.
day.
Talon roll, just because you're pork. Oh, Rich. Them Ewing wings strike
no,
again.
yeah, talent roll, just because.
Yeah, just because Porkins.
If he blows up now, it'll be funny. I mean, he's still got a health left, but. Oh no, he's got console fire. So.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator has it as well as Vassal.
Yeah.
So you can give both a go, Astro Boy, and see which one you prefer to use.
The winds are closed.
Yeah, so you can boost. Roll for damage, Rich.
Has he forgot? Has he come on? Oh,
Score for you.
What you got for me, boss?
Paul Spurgeon
Yeah.
wins 200 to 61.
Oh no, he must have layered. Oh no, that's the roll. Yeah, he took a damage.
Porkins!
So that's all of them so far. Porkins has
Every
taken damage.
bloody time.
And then he's going to die to console fire.
Saw Guerrero versus the world. And the K-Wing saw him coming.
Okay, console fire. Console fire.
Well, maybe he rolled for console fire, but he did layer. Because Saw got an action. Maybe that's what the roll was for.
Yes.
So the town roll was white, but he hadn't it.
Looks like it.
Kylo 200
Aww.
to 76.
Wait, Kylo was on top table. What is going on? 66.
76.
76.
So that's a dead Jack.
Saw Guerrero versus the world, mate. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's composed. I would coordinate
I coordinate
for the
myself.
memes now. Oh, I failed composure. That K-Wing's going to drop a bomb and move out of the way now, isn't it?
Yep. Which one's that? That is green, which
It's
is
layer.
a proton bomb.
Nice.
And there are no shields on that thing.
But you're going to bomb your own K-Wing.
Fine. Yeah, you can just hard free, or free bang, or hard two strays.
Hard 3s.
Doesn't have hard free.
Does not.
It's scary, but you
It
can
gets the least manoeuvres of any ship.
yeah. Well, there's on the old style, you could set your dial to literally no maneuver because there's so much gap in the middle.
Yeah. Come on, Saw.
I think Saw's gonna close his wings and turn around.
He'll probably be a 0 there, because then he can just react to whatever's going on. But he'll still hit a proton bomb if he zeros.
Yeah.
There's actually no dodging that proton bomb, I don't think.
If it's a proxy mine.
Proxy mine,
Proton
they will.
bombs. He has no proxy mine, so it'd only be a proton. And the other one's just gonna leg it round.
Yeah.
Did he not drop a bomb?
Wow.
I am surprised.
Obviously didn't want to bomb his own K-Wing. Fair. What's he going to do here?
So
Repair his hull breach? Yeah, repair his hull breach. Cool.
That seems worth it.
Hull breach bad.
So this one's gonna stay where it is. And
Just focus.
Yeah.
Focus there.
Try and get some damage through.
Dare Saw to come anywhere near it. That's why I didn't drop the proton bomb then. 0, there it is. I want the damaged one with no focus token.
I think Kev's finished this game. Oh yeah, he's 100 score. Wow. Yeah.
Did he win? Oh yeah, he smashed James, didn't he?
And he'll get his. He has no damage cards, so he won't get a reroll.
No. I bet Kev's dice are quite cold though.
Oh yeah, Kev's dice are terrible.
Yeah, they are always terrible. I think they're talking about Saw's ability now, aren't they?
Yeah, but he has no damage
He
cards.
has no damage cards yet.
Whoa. It still worked.
Took it though.
Glad he fixed that whole breach.
Yeah, it would have been a crit. Could have been real bad news.
That's proxy mine, though.
He's not going left, has he? On Sabine?
Oh no, that one's out.
No,
yes.
no.
Oh, yeah. Even said so like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Miles?
Yeah,
Lost
easy
one.
next one.
22.
Yeah.
200, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, when I went up there at 15 minutes past, he'd dropped the Phantom in the middle of a kill zone and had 1 health left. And Vader was on the other side of the map.
Whoops.
Yeah. Not so good.
1 hit, 1 evade, baby.
All good, that's all you need.
Screw your barrage rockets. My pivoting U-wing can dodge that nonsense. So the one in front of Saw has only got seismic bombs, hasn't it?
No protons. So the one in front of Saw is this. Oh no, it's the Sabine one. It has got proxy mines. It's the Sabine one because it's got green.
Oh yeah.
I've been mixing them up.
Yeah, proxy mines. So Saw's about to get a proxy mine to the noggin,
Out of 4 health, so that's to hit and
and then he's going to
whatever
get
it rolls.
Sabined. So what have you got left? Jam,
Jam, ion, and
stress. So
yeah.
stress.
Yeah, stop him doing anything.
Double stress him.
Jam's not worth it. Ion's not worth it because you're not going to get another one.
Jam's alright because it makes his action points.
I mean, what happens has he got? Conversion.
But stress stops taking action this turn anyway, for for the same reason. So you get.
Stress is the battle.
So you still can't take action this turn, and then next turn you must do a blue maneuver again.
Looks
So you
like
want to
a
stress
blank
him.
and an eye, so just the one.
Brock's mines are rubbish, everybody. Very ineffective.
Still,
Terrible upgrade. He's gone for the jam. I agree with you. Stress would be the better call there.
because it's stressing for next turn, stopping him doing
Yeah,
another stop.
because they both stop an action this turn, but the stress would hamper him the turn after as well.
Oh, he's got another Proximine to follow, I guess.
If he can land it, which I doubt it.
Well,
So we'll
the
just
K-wing,
one
the
bank.
U-wing's probably going to do a
One bank.
or two bank.
Yeah, but now it can pivot next turn.
Yeah,
Whereas if it had double stress, it would have had to go over it,
keep going round.
and then you could have drowned it the turn after.
Oh no, he's legged it. So no.
Run away! Braves the K-wing. That's fair. Saw ain't shooting anything now.
No, he just opened his wings.
Take a stress, take a
and
target
then
lock.
the-
All good.
Clear his stress, clear his token, and then be shot
That's a 2.
by some barrage.
Yeah, Bamford's telling him, pop him. Pop him!
Open the wings, let us see.
And then you just clear your jam as an action, don't you?
Oh.
15 minutes and 44 seconds.
You'll be that left. John McLeod with Finderson, Bamford with Rich, and
Andrew Cameron versus Nick Burke.
okay.
Afternoon, Virgil. So still going.
Didn't seem to really get anything with that attack.
Are you ready for another beautiful pivot?
I changed my mind. I wish to go this way now.
It really should have been a stress token then, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Now you're going to get layer, pivot, focus, saw reroll, and he could kill a K-wing right now.
That's true. He could lay it anyway. Maybe that's why he went for the jump. If he knew it was going to be a layer anyway.
But you're still stopping the action this turn if he's stressed.
I
can't
don't know
stop
why he did
pivoting.
it. You can ask him afterwards and
Yeah,
be like,
ask him
why did you do
afterwards.
that?
Why did you make the wrong decision, Bamford? One forward is interesting. I suppose if you want bank towards him and he pivots at you, you can't shoot him. Because it's too close to barrage.
Yeah, this gives options. If he stays where he is, you've got the range one. If he doesn't, then you've got a barrage when he turns away.
Come on, surely a 180 degree with focus.
Yeah.
Those ships are very good at not going anywhere. It's a very different kind of X-wing when you fly U-wings.
And let's see, the red one hasn't got.
The
The red one's got
focus.
5 health.
You got 3 dice against the blue one. You got to shoot the green one. You got to shoot the green one. It's got a
Yeah.
target lock of focus against. You got to kill it.
No, because if he goes for he needs to kill it. Because I was thinking half points it wouldn't be enough. So you got to range one that one and try and get some crits through. Hopefully.
I'd go for the long range too. You got enough dice to kill it without crit help. I know it's got to focus so it lightly gets an evade, but that's the case either way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's got for the range.
Oh! Saw Gerrera, you beast!
He got a hit. He got 2 crits through. 5 of those direct hit. Doesn't
What
look
was
like.
the first one? Fuel leak. He didn't get him. He didn't get him! No, no, no! Saw! You are the chosen one!
I'm getting this slight feeling you may.
Oh, it was a
bias
fuel
towards the
leak.
U-wing.
Is it coming out a bit? Did the fuel leak come out second?
I think it did, yeah.
I really want to go and check. We'll see if Saw dies a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, Saul's
Oh,
dead.
Saul's dead,
Saul's
mate.
so dead.
So there's 2 hit crit right off. Yeah, he's just given. That's it.
He had to kill that K-Wing now, but he just couldn't quite do it.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. Oh, Saul Guerrero.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, not yet.
So
They still don't.
I don't know. They shook hands, which is usually the sign that they're over, but they.
They haven't killed Saul on the app.
Ah, there we go. So yeah, 200 to 109 for Bamford.
Let's put it in then, shall we? So Rich Campsall 200.
But we're gonna have a repeat of the Jess instance again.
No, that was James's fault.
Oh, entirely James' fault. So we're just waiting on 2 games.
Yeah.
Finderson and Nick Burke. Alright. So I think we're on lunch now.
Yeah, we will be probably till about
So it's what this will take us to just after 1:15. So I'm guessing we'll be starting at 2
2
for
I
the
would
next
have
round.
thought. Yeah, we're a bit quicker than yesterday.
A little bit.
Just a touch. Oh, I thought Saul had it.
I'm so sorry for you.
I'm gutted.
You
There was a
couldn't carry
moment there
on.
to believe. It was a very good game though, you're right, Rex. It was very good. U-Wings are alright, Arfon.
Yeah, yeah.
They're winning tournaments.
I don't know about
They are, but they won yesterday. And they won in Toronto. You know that fabulous tournament they had over there?
that. No.
Some System Open or something where there was,
Oh,
there was
the-
mad rules queries.
with
and
issues,
nonsense.
yeah.
they're finished.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, get them in here then.
wait.
200 to 1
Yeah, we put it.
John, Rich, do you want to come and talk on stream?
Yes, we need to ask about a certain jam token.
Yeah, why did you jam him?
Hello.
Hello.
Rich, what happened, mate?
Well played, sir.
Oh,
that
it
was a good game.
It was hilarious.
That was really
It was
fun.
Really good fun.
We have a question for you, Bamford.
Yeah, you made a
did I
wrong
do wrong?
decision.
Was it a proximity mine?
No.
Yes.
I thought.
No, but the one
I
on
didn't think it
Saul,
reached.
and you jammed him.
Rather than
Why
stressing
wouldn't
him.
you stress
I'd
him?
already used the
He'd
stress.
already used it.
I
The
did.
only thing I
Yeah.
had left was jam and ion.
That's right. We didn't see the stress going
We
on
didn't,
earlier.
yeah, we
yeah,
didn't
you
realise the
said,
stress had gone. That's
In that
why we
case,
were
you made the
confused.
right
yeah,
call.
Yeah, the jam was right.
Yeah.
I used it on Saw earlier, and I think you did a white, didn't you?
No, I did the 2 bank blue.
Yeah, you got rid of it. Yeah.
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 Nah,
We didn't realise it had already gone.
Yeah.
Because we saw the track speed, and that's beautiful.
That was,
Yeah.
and then I finished myself off
double
with the
block.
4K on Turok.
Well, I thought because you had Stun Pilot already,
Yeah.
so the
We
rock was
thought
going
you
to.
were just dead straight off the bat.
Yeah, we thought you. As soon as you tracked on the rock, we thought you were going to have to go over it with your manoeuvre over the front,
No.
and then the Stun Pilot would kill you, but you just escaped.
Yeah, just, yeah.
And then you
Only
hit
to
the
go
next
into
one.
another
And then 4K'd myself on Turok.
It was
Genius.
beautiful. It was
Yeah.
lovely to watch.
And keeping Jack alive using the R5 as well, that was fun.
Coordinating that on.
Jack was
Very
good
nice.
at hurting himself that game, wasn't he?
He didn't do it once, didn't he?
With the
one
console
time-
fires.
we
Oh, yeah,
did
console
multiple.
fire as well, yeah.
Oh, I know,
And
yeah.
when he K-turned, didn't he immediately hurt himself? after he
There
did
was a
that?
few stress when
Yeah,
he took damage.
I coordinated an R5 action
Yeah.
on him to heal one because I
And
kind
then
of
he-
anticipated it and then
Then he
did it again
K-turned and
anyway.
immediately ruined it.
Yeah, that's Jack, you know.
Yeah. It was good fun to watch, though. Thank you,
I
guys.
think no,
Yeah,
it
that
was,
was
it was
really
really
fun
fun
game.
playing it. Bam, wicked.
It's an awesome game.
That was really good. How you find the list, Rich?
It's fun. It is just fun.
Because we were talking about whether you want to have Jack and Garvin with a lot of upgrades,
Yeah.
or like Wedge and Luke but really thin.
Well, yeah.
Which
See,
is
I
a
toyed
conversation we're
about. I
having.
toyed with a couple of different variations on this list. When
Yeah.
I first started it, I thought I wanted the U-wing for the coordinates and stuff like that. So I had that, but I went with the 2 tubes, and I had the other tubes in the X-wing. But they
Ben-
were all and
Benthic and Edrio.
Benthic and Edro, yeah, they were tooled up, and then I had 2 Blue Squadron escorts. So 3
Cool.
X-wings and the U-wing, but they're all at 2. And it,
So if you
It-
take
it-
less
initiative
upgrades, you can take those up to like the PS4 region and still have 4 ships.
Yeah, the thing we were
Yeah.
saying was if you got
If you
When
didn't
you
have
got
like
3
so many
ships-
torps.
yeah, because the thing we were saying was we've seen Rebels have a little bit more success when they're at the mid-level pilot skill, when they've
Yeah.
got 4 ships rather than 3,
yeah,
but with like way more stripped down.
yeah, I could easily just drop out the U-wing and have another X-wing in there.
Oh, the U-wing works.
I like one bit of the U-wing.
I really like
Great. I like the coordinate as
Yeah.
well. If
Gives you a lot of flexibility.
when I start to really think about it, apart from getting a headache, I can actually get things working where I get 2 fully modded torque
That's
shots
what I
off.
was scared of.
Yeah.
I was going to get one turn with double mods.
Yeah,
Double
because you
proton.
move up Garvin, he takes a focus, Jet moves in, takes a target lock, and you get the U-wing creep up behind to coordinate a target lock onto
And then
Garvin.
you bounce that focus over.
And then when he shoots his torques,
the only downside
hopefully
is you
spends
get
the
no
focus.
focus to
Yeah.
results.
That's when you re-roll all your dice.
Yeah.
No, I want to focus.
Yeah.
So that's the thinking behind it. It's,
Yeah, on Alpha Strike, it's pretty brutal, isn't it? Were you expecting the K-Wing to charge as quickly as it did?
I never know what to expect. It's just, you know,
It looked right to me.
I saw it coming in here. I was like, yeah, he's gonna charge right at him. It was
Yeah,
like,
otherwise, that was the turn
Completely-
that I get double modded.
yes,
Yeah.
you completely ruined the formation with the big slam,
yeah.
which was absolutely bonkers. It's really cool though. How many rounds today? There will be 4 rounds, Rex. We've got 2 more to go. We'll have lunch now, and then there'll be another 2 rounds this afternoon.
Oh, only another 2 rounds to go. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Because there's only 20 odd. It's,
I'm on for another wooden spoon.
yeah, but
There's 2 less players than yesterday.
It means Garvin can have one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Has to get different.
Or Saw.
you beat Tim to it yesterday, didn't you? So,
I did, yeah. And about that as well, I'm the only one who legitimately lost all 4 games. I think Tim caved on the last round and just threw in the towel. He conceded in the hope of getting the wooden spoon.
Really?
Cheating.
We realised he couldn't even do that because we got your score first.
It was awful, wasn't it?
Your MOV was so bad
Yes.
that Tim's score after 3 rounds made it impossible for him to come behind you.
Brilliant.
That's what you want.
So as
Yeah.
soon as you handed in the score for 4th round, you had it.
Yeah.
He couldn't have undercut you.
Yeah, my MOV was like sub 400 yesterday.
I'm afraid your MOV's a lot better this time around.
Oh, no,
It is
do you reckon
indeed.
I'm not coming last.
I
Oh,
don't know,
Let's have a look.
you might,
It's on ladder.
well, you were on the last but 1 table going into this one.
oh
Well,
okay.
how much point? You see 2, 4, 5. You're doing all right, Rich.
Oh, good.
That game was closer than the points. as
You're
well.
ahead
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah.
Josh,
Uh,
Vivek, and Josh Ince.
If that K-Wing had actually gone down,
It was
Yeah.
the 2 crits that came out.
The wrong order.
If they'd have come
Yeah.
round the other way.
Yeah, was the fuel leak the second one?
It was.
Yeah.
Ah, because you put it in the computer first. I was like, maybe he's dead.
No,
I
it
wish he's dead.
It was the other way around. It
Yeah,
was
got
I'm
close,
afraid
very
you
close.
were competing against Ryan.
You kind of were in the last moment.
Yeah,
I really wanted Saw to do it at the end.
I did not. 2 proximity mines on your face. Both
One
rolled
damage.
double black.
One damage.
Ah.
But I got to
He
that.
was living on borrowed time, but I was loving it.
And I'd got to that point in the game where I'm like, "Oh, I need a damage to come through here. I need this prox mine to get me, so I'll get me re-roll.
Yeah.
And it's like,
No.
no, blank focus. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's it. It was a really good game, though. Thank you both for playing on the stream.
Cheers, mate. Really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
It's
no,
good to
thank
have you
you.
both on.
Go on your
A bit more
food.
Rebel Jank.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, we'll
got
go and get some lunch, shall we?
Get by to eat. Yeah,
See
let's
what's
do that.
going on.
See you in a bit.
Cheers,
Right, we'll see you
Arfon. Cheers,
guys
everyone. See you in a bit.
in half an hour or so, probably around 2.
Yeah,
Xbox
we'll,
back.
let's say we've got 5 more minutes on the round. Give people time for lunch, so
We've got
we
to
will
get-
see people about 2.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you all for your company today so far. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.